Hi, everybody. Welcome to this, 600th installment of 16?
18.
18th installment of our continuing live play of Outlaws of Alkenstar, way before Alkenstar existed. So, for those who are here new, welcome! Why are you here at this one for the first time? And, there's a lot of swearing and adult concepts, so if you're a kid, go away. Or if you have kidly values or morals, you're going to be offended.
Especially by me.
And especially by him. We should just put like LC up in the corner of your picture, loose cannon, like with the Ren Fair. So you have the names of all the characters and the players on the intro screen, and you will during the break screens because we take breaks because we're humans. We have biological needs, like liquor. And so I'm going to catch you up briefly. The last episode was finally defeating the Shadow Worm, which was really funny as a combat because it was so much faster once they planned. Like, the damn thing just exploded. Actually imploded. And we finished off the session in the underground, water-filled cavern of the Were-Crocodiles and the Were-Hippo Priestess. Having dinner and chatting with people, Mull went off to hunt things and came back, and Raven and Victoria are currently absent. We'll probably have them re-enter the scene right as we start today. And everyone else has just been sort of relaxing after their not so harrowing, surprisingly easy combat where no one died. Did anyone get hurt?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got a flesh wound.
That did some damage.
Chucked it to the Shadow Realm, but...
Well, there was that.
Well, yeah, that part was bad. I felt so bad when I saw John's face. I know I said this in Discord, but as soon as that happened, I'm like, no, this is what I had planned. Then he's like, oh.
Like, I didn't think of that.
And I go, what am I going to do? What am I going to have him come back? And now, like, the whole adventure is going to be split. I'm like, all right, screw it. But I had to have some sort of penalty and something interesting on the way back, so at least he has more information for you once he starts sharing. Do you remember, John?
No. I don't remember. I mean, I do have information.
That was perfectly phrased.
I may or may not have information.
Do you remember the Cheshire Cat creature in the portal?
Yes, vaguely.
Maybe.
Okay. And you remember the river creating a new meeting place for all the shadowy creatures, and you having to sneak past the chaotic Cheshire Cat creature to be able to use the portal. And then you had the globs of hard shadows stuck to you. I'm going to say that, like, those begin receding, as in, like, they start melding into your flesh. The next time you guys camp, which I'm hoping is right now, even though you just did, I don't care. You need your resources back. So maybe you, like, spend the day here reconnoitering and planning, and then the shadowy hard shell things will disappear because we planned what we decided what was going to happen with those. And at the same time those finish disappearing, then Red Devil's character will have a new effect, and I don't know if Robert, if your new power thing really exhibits much, except to you. Like, all the information is fed to you. I don't really think there's anything visible.
I was blasting telepathy into people's minds last time.
That's right. Thank you.
Something's changed about Mull.
Yeah.
A goblin with telepathy. That's hilarious.
You got the telepathic.
I don't want a
cancer.
goblin's mind in my head.
Zero filter.
Oh my god, I'm picturing you describing what a bug tastes like. Alright, so we are either back in the cavern with all the water, or there's a plateau nearby that you guys did spend the night at previously. So I'm just going to bring up the underwater cavern, and we can talk there until you decide to maybe go on to the city to fight the Shadow T-Rex.
Boy, I'm trying to delete the inventory of the thing, but it's taking a lot of time.
That's okay. I mean, just ignore the inventory. Yay! People can see things on the screen.
Also, I'm in HD now.
And for yeah,
Yeah, you are.
Red Devil's video is a little bit different this time because he's been having issues with his computer and accessing Foundry. So even if he can't manipulate much in Foundry for some reason, we're still going to be able to see and hear him. However, there may be issues with combat being slower because of Foundry issues on his end. I'm not really sure yet. And for those who are really late catching up, the water of this underground place is created by the Nothray Lotus. It's a lotus that its roots descend into the plane of water, and it just spews out gallons of water constantly. So it's sort of what can keep people alive in the desert, or even an entire region, keep them
That's cool.
prospering. Nothray, not Nothray, it's Nahre, N-A-H-R-E. I just remembered. All right, so I would like to say that Mull has been back for almost an hour, and I believe, if it's okay with you, Robert, I'm just going to say that Mull mentioned that you did find the other two and they're fine, or you can deliver that in any of your own
I'll let him
inimical
know.
way.
It's like, I saw that. What's his name? Raven? Yeah, he's back.
But Mort's character was asking about Victoria. I think he didn't really care much where Raven went.
What are you gonna do about it?
You just don't tell him. Okay.
Do that orc.
And then an hour after Mull gets back, and people have been doing, I don't know, playing in the kiddie pool of the water, or playing with crocodile teeth. I wish they fell out like sharks. You could have like a collection of crocodile teeth. So after that hour, Raven and Victoria walk back in, and Victoria looks like she is stuck more closely to his side. Like, coming in, they look like they're a couple. Like, they're holding hands.
Is her hair all messed up?
Well, they just went under a waterfall, so yeah, but like, that's how you get in.
And waterfall sex, that was on her bucket list.
Right.
Uh-huh.
With a vampire, no less.
Actually, that kind of makes sense for her. Because her part of her name is Vampire Groupie.
That's her legal name. That's her legal
What?
name.
Oh yeah, that's her legal name. Victoria Vampire Groupie. That's how her character should.
It's
she's
Dutch.
written. Right, Vampire Groupie. All right, so I'll do it this way. Edmond says, "All right, so are we done in this region? Can we just go back home, or are we gonna try to kill all the damn shadow things everywhere?"
Now we're gonna piss off my patron, apparently.
I don't know. What are the pros and cons
Yeah,
here?
why? What do we gain from it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we just pretty much saved a lot of people with the water stuff.
All right, how many of them paid us
And
for
what-
that?
But we already saved them.
No. All right. You know, I think we can go home.
I'm not even sure we can get home.
You went back to the cave. You're the one who knows the way best. If you forgot, then we're fucked.
Wait. Help me understand. Didn't big guy Zert, whatever the heck his name was, didn't he close the gate? So he could take us back himself?
So I just question the reliability of a time cave.
Yeah, so I don't think we have an option unless we defeat this whatever the hell is happening here.
Oh, that sucks.
Mull's working on
Yes,
cold tonight,
this,
ladies and gentlemen.
this sultry voice is brought to you by a conference illness.
That's Mull's actual real voice.
Yes.
It sounds low.
Yeah, it's more accurate.
Zeres is the time dude's name, and so far you guys have had no way of knowing how to actually contact him. You haven't actually tried either, but it's not like he said, "Here, send up this signal flare when you need me."
Usually he appears whenever we mention him.
A flash of bright light has a half line in the sky.
Say his name 3 times in a mirror.
Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, no, we can't really leave until we, yeah. Now I remember we have to beat the bad guy stuff. Let's just call him the Chaos Crawler. We gotta defeat his minions, and
Wait! Isn't one of his minions your cat? Like, can't we just kidnap the
Yeah,
cat?
just
no,
go kill your
because he
cat.
can't. How are you going to get him out? He's already powerful enough to escape. He just can't because there's a force field. Amen.
Well, you see, I'm more of an idea man. The execution is best left to others.
Why do we need to get him
Plus-
out? Can't we just kill him? Like all the other shadow creatures?
Speaking of which, we
It's-
do have a Geb situation as well.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, but we can solve that. Ironically, pretty easy. Right now the problem is the outer god that's trying to keep my familiar here trapped, and in turn us as well.
Is it us or just you?
Oh, right. The outer god has the damn key.
Yeah.
Oh,
get back.
yeah.
Well, we don't know if maybe the time shadow centaur fucker can just bring us back anyway. We haven't even asked him.
That's fair.
He as at least I understood that he was going to try and forcefully take Nia to his present time, so he could just do that to all of us.
Hey, time dude, are you there? Hello?
Nothing happened.
Not you, Chad.
Chad shows up and gets an arrow in the heart. Go away.
I'm a time dude.
Yeah.
I'm a time
I'm a dude at a time.
He's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the chat just in case I miss something. It doesn't mean you can't talk. It just means I'm busy for a
He's
sec.
looking at the
Very
chat.
quiet.
Let's do this ASMR style.
No! No!
I think we should kill all the shadow things across the entire world. That's my whole thing.
Killing shadow
In
creatures.
fact, why not? Why don't we just stay in the past? We don't really need to go back to the future or the present, right? We can just stay
Man,
here.
I'd like to go back. I had free money. Like unlimited free money.
And my friends in this photo are disappearing.
I don't even belong in the future, so I'm here no matter what.
No, it's great. They have these wonderful things called bathing soaps. You should
What?
try them.
It's like animal fat, but it smells really nice, and you use it to clean yourself.
Shh. Don't tell them bad things about it. It's great. Everybody like it. The ladies will love you. Or the boys or cattle, whatever the hell you like. They'll like you more.
It's overrated.
Yeah, it makes you feel weird, like not sticky and stuff.
Slimy.
I don't know what you're
He's in
talking
the
about.
desert. He doesn't really get sticky. Like, that's something about living
He's like
here, too.
immune to it, kind of,
The
yeah.
air is so dry, you don't even notice sweat.
I smell of the sand of the earth. Women love that shit.
They named candles
How
after
does
it.
sweat work with
Yeah.
Nimue now that she has part carapace, like an exoskeleton?
Yes. This makes sense for her. Eat your enemies to get +2 bonus to strength. Well, one of us can do that. We have a vampire, so that works.
Doesn't give me a +2 bonus to strength though. It gives me cool
Well,
stuff.
how do you
no,
know? Have you
like-
tried? Has Mull tried? Okay, let's go kill something.
Yeah, you need to eat a lycanthrope. I have a list of weird shit that
Yeah,
happens.
all those flavors. And a fae. Nom 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 nom.
So
Yes,
okay,
and
so I
a
need to
fae.
kill and eat a fae.
No, you're a goblin. That doesn't do the same thing.
It could.
Right. Okay. John, there it is. You have your own note called
Oh.
John.
That's funny. There's a folder on my
Oh, yeah.
computer called Jake.
Same here. Jake's game.
That works. Actually, yeah, you all have folders on my computer. That's right.
Just
He has
don't share
files
those.
on us.
Don't share those images with anyone else. I've told you about that.
It's a parent folder named Blackmail.
Something called D pics. I was up with that.
Well, how else am I going to keep track of these things? It has to be obviously clearly labeled. Blackmail. Important stuff.
Okay. Shadow T-Rex.
To the Shadow
Or
T-Rex.
death.
Yeah, just stay.
Edmond goes, wait, shouldn't we, like, I don't know, dick off for a day and then, like, rest so we can make sure we have our full complement of spells and potions and sunlight bombs?
I look at Victoria and say, "Yeah, it works."
She's like, I could use a nap. I have no particular reason why.
Yeah, sure. I don't have like any doomsday countdown
kill
clock
some
on me or
time.
anything. Let's just piss off for a day.
Doomsday clock.
Saving people can wait. That's my guy's motto. No.
I think it'd be fun if, like, every time Robert woke up, there was a number in his head that just ticked up
I
one.
actually do have that on my calendar. Stage 1, day 2.
Cool. That'll work.
On the series, the 3-body problem, the first episode, people have a counter. They like inexplicably see a counter counting down in their vision, and they don't know why, or what happens when it gets to 0. It reminds me of that.
There's a Michael J. Fox movie that was like that. He could see numbers over people's heads.
What was that? Death Note.
The Frighteners.
Oh yeah, Frighteners. God, that's been a while.
That's a Stephen King, I think.
Was it?
Isn't it?
Oh.
So, you know,
all right.
Landoliers?
Unless I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm
Very
thinking of
silly for
Landoliers.
Stephen King. Or like any other horror movie. Could have been him. Oh, Victoria says, I've used all my invisibility for the day,
Alright,
so I'd like to
nap time.
rest. Let's just lay in the water here. It's very...
Is it day, night, inside, outside? How's this arranged exactly?
I actually forget. Did you guys decide to
I
take
think-
on a night schedule?
Yeah, we
Or
became
are you actually-
nocturnal a couple
That's what I
sessions
thought.
ago.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's still night. It will be night for the next 8 hours, at least. And then I guess dawn is when you would normally sleep. So I guess you kind of have to just screw around for several hours. I guess that would actually be an excuse for people like Nimue to make crafting things.
Hey. Nice. Let's see. I wasn't prepared for this.
HD, you're larger than life. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it is.
look at his
And-
shirt.
Yes, and the background is so blurry. It's such a contrast.
Yeah. You're like, look at me, little ones.
I am your god.
Yeah.
So, here's another kind of weird homebrew idea just popped in my head. Could Nimue do something like have light bombs somehow worked into dynamite to make some kind of weird hybrid nonsense? Or is that...
Well, Pyronite itself already deals the light
Oh,
weakness damage. But
Never
the
mind.
thing is, for some reason, it doesn't actually have splash damage.
well.
It's contained to the square it occurs in.
Yeah, to the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very
I
dense
can't just.
explosions.
Yeah. It doesn't actually work like the light grenades.
Well, splash damage in this game, in my opinion, is laughable. So, it doesn't really matter.
No, it's
I
actually.
know, I agree.
And
It's
it
like,
does not exist at all.
It is
when it
great
comes to
for
the
proccing
the
weakness.
whole, yeah, if they have weakness and you can just toss it beside them and deal automatic damage, that's actually pretty good.
It's because of weaknesses that it works. Otherwise, it would be pointless.
Oh yeah, right.
But I agree. When I first looked at it, I was like, 1 point. Why do I give a damn? I'm never going to choose anything that does 1 point of damage.
Question.
Oh, I missed.
And
Yeah.
I
Storm.
have this. I have a few actually potions that I can make that cost 0 gold.
Like holy water?
A
No,
pile
like-
of dirt.
A panacea salve that I want to make. I mean, I can make something else, but yeah, it costs 0.
Cool.
The Panaceiatic Salve? That's level
Yes.
10? Is that... See, some shit doesn't have the right label. That's 155 gold.
155. Okay, I can deal with that.
Okay, great. Okay, I guess I see why, because this is really good.
So you see, the previous potion that she was hoarding over the panacea, and she's basically trying to scrape whatever drops she can and trying to make something happen, and eventually she makes that panacea solve.
Okay. And that takes 8 hours, so people are screwing around for 8 hours. So if there's anything else that you want to do, if it's roleplay or building something or whatever, let me know. Or remember that you have
How
the craft
close is
skill.
the next city? Is it within range that I could go scout it during that time, or is it like a full several days travel? Yeah,
It's
can
2
I
miles.
use my
You can
day
go
off
scout.
downtime to go reconnoiter?
Yeah, that's interesting. As soon as you... Okay, sorry. I will get to that in a moment. I just want to find out if anybody else needs instruction first. And Nyrufa, Selketi is not on Archives of Nethys because I made it myself. It's actually on Pathfinder Infinite.
Oh, I might want to go to town too to feed if this just like all occurs outside of the game, outside off screen.
The town to the west is the one that has the big T-Rex monster over it, but both the western and the eastern... Sorry, shit. It's western and northern. Hold on, let me pull up my map. I think it's north and east. But either way, the point that I was trying to get to is that they both have the black obelisks, but not both of them have the big monster. So the big monster is only over the one to the west, which is Tefu. And, it is west and east, basically southeast. Wadi. Wadi is the town that you also see a black obelisk in front of because they're, 370 feet tall?
Wow.
I know that was... I don't remember. But you don't see any monster over that one. So if you actually are looking for people that are still alive, that haven't been eaten by a dinosaur, you might want to go to the city that Mull is not going to.
Oh, he's going to the city with the dinosaur. I would go to the other
Yeah,
one then.
I'll go reconnoiter
if
that
it's
city. You go reconnoiter that city.
If it's a big enough city that there would be criminal elements that I could feed on. I'd like go to the bad part of town and wait for somebody to try to mug me, sort of thing.
Sure. Let's do some weird shit. So I'm just going to do John's thing first because it just has a lot less detail. So, John, yes, you do go there and you find somebody who is an innocent and they get attacked by a mugger and you're about to go eat the mugger and then the mugger gets attacked by a vampire. Do you want to eat the vampire or the mugger?
Can't.
It's a
Cannibal.
food chain.
You got to assert your dominance in that food chain.
Yeah. I guess I'd start with the mugger because I don't know this vampire.
So you're gonna help the vampire
Yeah.
eat the mugger? So heroic, not what I expected.
Do like a little fist bump and then team up.
Yeah, we are the good guys, by the way.
Yeah, we're the good guys.
Well, it's a bad guy we're draining, right?
Oh.
Mugger.
Well, yeah.
Bug?
Levels of bad, man. So when you show up right next to the vampire, you immediately sense that you are the same kind. Like they smell like you do. It's like you smell family. Like this is where you belong. And that's just what your senses are telling you. It's not like mind control or something. It's just like each sort of tribe has their own scent or series of scents based on food they eat or whatever genes. And this guy's just like, that's like my brother. That's what it seems like. It seems
Well, then
comfortable.
before I do that, I'd like to say, like, hey, bro, you mind if I get in on this?
Sure, my name's Craven. What's your name?
He only seems to speak ancient Osirion, but the way he gestures is pretty clear he's telling you off. And he chases after the mugger and tries to take him down himself.
Yeah, on his territory, man.
That's my lunch.
Unless you stop him, he eats the mugger. And then do you eat the vampire?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yay! Okay.
Hi, blue screen.
He should have shared.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. He should have shared. I'm not even going to roll your 11th level. You take him down. Okay, so you have greater dark vision for an hour after eating him, and you look more gaunt and repulsive. You actually look like you're a corpse now.
Oh, you went all Kasich on us. Gross.
That vampire squared.
Fucking Nosferatu up in here.
Yeah. But you are perfectly fine. Like, he takes care of all of your drain condition.
It's probably a temporary visual effect, hopefully.
Victoria loves you because of your heart. Don't worry about it.
She said it was. She said it was something else.
Doesn't matter if you're an uggo.
Ow.
My vampireness. Dirty-minded people.
He's got
Right.
stamina. Controls where the blood goes. You know, all right.
Ooh.
Okay, so Robert, you get to Tefu, and as you approach the city wall, where am I here? Tefu doesn't really have a city wall. It's outlying farms and then village. Okay, so as you approach the outlying areas, the farms of the city, you get closer and closer, and the giant T-Rex gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until it disappears once you reach the second row of houses. And once you get to that place, the air itself is also dim. So you're in shadowy, dim light, but you don't see the monster anymore.
How close did I end
So
up
the-
getting? To where I thought it was.
Well, I'm going to...
Is that just him, or is that all of us?
Nobody else said they were going there.
Just me.
Okay.
I am going to have to bring you all here to bring Robert here, I think. Is there a way to bring just one person?
That's fine. I'm not looking. I have my screen open with character sheets.
Oh, I'm looking.
Of course you are. I can deactivate. Oh, there we go. Things should be drawn in.
That's loading for me.
Okay.
Must be a big map.
Yeah, it is. I didn't realize it was that big, but it's big.
Wow.
What the hell, man? Yeah.
One of these days, when we're offline, Jake, I need to show you some Dungeon Alchemist stuff.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm loaded.
Okay. So the location of the party is where I'm saying that Robert got to, or that Mull got to before he just couldn't see the thing anymore, and that's how far away it was.
So like several blocks.
Yeah.
Ah. All right, looking around, are there like people panicking and running everywhere? What's
Not in the slightest. It's like nobody can tell it's there.
huh? I like walk backwards until I can see it again.
And then the darkness around you fades and you see it just fine.
What's it doing? Is it rampaging or is it just like standing there? What's
It's walking methodically, ploddingly slowly through the main, well, I guess over the main canal of town. It's like it's on a mission to get to the other area eventually, but it's in no hurry. Or maybe like it's surveying the town around it. It does seem to be moving its head a bit.
all right? Where's the obelisk? Where's the big tower?
I didn't draw
Or
it on the map.
I guess another question: is there a high ground I can climb to get a better view?
The obelisk is several hundred feet to your left. It's where I'm pinging right now.
Okay.
It's at the front of town, basically. This is the main
Is it
road.
climbable or is it just like smooth stone?
It's extremely smooth. You'd have to have rock climbing gear or magic.
All right. I guess I'll just find secondary to the obelisk the tallest building I can and get up on the roof there.
That would actually be right next to the creature. There's a temple. Or you can just get on houses right where you are.
Yeah, I'll get on houses here. I just want to see if I can tell if the place where it's walking, if people are freaking out around it.
Oh. No? Weirdly, I don't know how good your perception is.
Not great. I'm master, but I have a -1 wisdom.
Plus 16. Okay. Then I'll just assume that it's a 26. And that will tell you that it seems as though that people that are within a fairly large radius around it, like 30 feet, are just like sitting on the ground, sort of listless, or like one person slumps and just ends up laying on the ground. It's like their energy or their will to go on has just been siphoned off. But once it walks so far that that person is no longer in that 30-foot radius, which takes a few minutes of you watching, that person gets up and starts acting normal again, like nothing happened.
Alright. Alright, but as far as I can tell, it's not like currently a threat to the city. It's not rampaging, not breaking
Doesn't seem
anything.
No.
It's just a dude being a dude. Alright, I guess I'll spend my time observing it. And I guess I try to approach several times and it does disappear every time. Yeah, I'll spend a couple hours watching it and just seeing if its behavior changes before heading back.
You spend a couple of hours watching it, you notice eventually that people that are in that radius around it, that are moving normally, that it then walks toward them so that they're affected by it, they're actually falling asleep. They're sitting down, passing out, or just falling down where they are and passing out. So it seems to be a sleep aura around it. And you sort of poke around a little bit and see that there are other places where there are just like Robert's blowing his nose off camera.
Yep, sorry about that. I'm getting sicker and sicker as I sit here.
It happens. That sucks. If you need a break to make some tea or Theraflu or something,
I'll
please
let you
go for
know.
it. Okay. So you see that there are people in houses or in streets where like the whole family is just passed out asleep, which, you know, wouldn't be so weird if most of the city weren't active as though it were just after dusk. So it seems like those people that are asleep are probably under some sort of magical effect from the creature.
Okay. Let me make a roll. See how stupid I am.
Do you even have to roll for that?
5. I want to see if I can get close enough to feel that sleep aura
Okay.
without getting too close that I fall asleep. You know what I mean?
I see why you rolled.
You know what
I
I
can
mean?
kind of use a nap.
I rolled a wisdom check. It's the name of the channel.
And you failed it.
I'd say I passed.
Yeah. Hi, Andrew. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry you have to go back to work, but thank you for dropping in.
Do work.
Work gave him that. Work isn't cool right now. It's a bad word. So yeah, you get close to it. Roll a will save, because like, how else are you going to detect where you are or how much it affects you?
I know.
Okay.
Let me see.
This is gonna be fun.
Twitchy probably wouldn't apply. This isn't a trap or anything.
No.
What about Mind Blank? Is this a mental effect?
Yes.
Yeah, my new super duper curse gives me hidden mind.
Nice.
Does that make you immune?
No, it gives me a plus. Just
Okay.
a +1.
Okay.
And it, I think I'd have to look it up, but it like automatically counteracts things or attempts to counteract. But I will turn. Why is it?
Oh, you get +4 status bonus to saves against mental attacks.
No, the void fragment specifies as that I get that spell, but it's a +1.
You're right. Okay, sorry, I saw that.
And I have it on my sheet, but it's a +0. So I messed up the coding. Add a +1 to that.
Okay.
If it's anything like a worm,
Yeah, no shit. It's probably not easy to save against. What are your DCs, sir? Hold on a sec.
Probably higher than 18. I think I don't know. I rolled a 4 or 5. Would I be smart enough to approach it from the back so it's walking away from me?
I was hoping that would be the case. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned it. That's not a critical failure. Yeah, it's not a critical failure, but it definitely failed. Then you get sluggish, and you're slowed 1. Oh wait, you failed. Shit. No, that's right. Okay, so no, it's slowed 1. You're sluggish, and then eventually it passes because it's still walking the same direction.
All right, I guess I better head back.
Okay.
Why did that +1 not apply?
All right, so then both of you get back. Nimue's been busy. Morg, what has Deep's been doing?
Actually, thanks for asking. So, while this was going on, Deep's been playing cards with, we'll say, with Edmond, talking about the future, and like maybe Edmond has some stuff from the future, because he's still kind of hard pressed to believe that they are actually from the future. So he's kind of talking about it with him, background dialogue, like, maybe talking about his exploits in the land here, and then Edmund can tell stories about the great hero Kasich, back when he came from, stuff like that.
Perfect.
I love how Nimue literally just said that as a joke because she thought you wouldn't believe it.
No, you can't tell a guy who's from the current time period like, oh yeah, we're from the future. Just believe it. Like, there's no way. Like, there's magic, but and then it's like, well, show me your receipts, right? And they had that back and forth, and we can say that it's been proven or whatever. And he's skeptical at first, obviously, as anyone would be. And then you have the background dialogue, and he can get on board with that. And
Also, there's maybe Hitler there.
we have dynamite.
They wouldn't even have sci-fi to conceptualize time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly.
right.
I mean, magic, I assume, because there's still magic.
Well, yeah, there's magic, but there's not high arcane magic.
That's true. I mean,
like, assuming he knows, like, there's
sure,
like short range teleportation and stuff like that, but nothing that
pretty sure
transcends
anyone,
thousands of
any
years.
person ever fantasizes about going to the past and doing this and that.
Yeah, so he finds out, like, they're here to kill, Egyptian Hitler, that my guy Thieves would be familiar with as a child this time, trying to explain that this guy in the future will wreak havoc and create chaos with this other clown and all these things
Literally
that
end civilizations. This one mentally deranged child is going to end civilizations.
I think that Edmund would tell you that, like, in the hopes that you kill the dude. And if it helps, like when you first sit down, he's convincing, as in he truly seems to believe this. I rolled a 35 on diplomacy.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, the idea is that
yeah.
my character will be convinced that there is a future somewhere, and that they're there for a reason, not they're just a bunch of weird monsters with like one human guy that came out of nowhere and now here.
Also, yeah, we can resolve this actually without killing him because there's not really any kind of powerful magic yet, so no one would really know. Because I can literally just curse him to drain his intellect away, like literally just drain it all away along with his spellcasting.
To make him a big old dummy.
Yeah,
That's actually not a terrible idea. Like he's
like
so out of character, like my guy being like this kind of like holy stalker, assassin, kill all the bad guys, dude, would be pro. Let's not kill a child if we can do that. Even though he, because you're talking about something that hasn't played out yet. So if you can, pull that off, he would prefer that. But he also understands that evil is as evil is. So it's kind of one of those like cross the bridges that we get there situation. That's where we're sitting right now, and we're playing cards, and I'm losing because Deeps is bad at cards. We'll say
He would totally let you win sometimes.
sure.
Because how else do you trick
feel
people
good.
into betting?
Nimue just says, "No, yeah, I even got the whole scenario planned out, like how I'm gonna do it." Like,
She pulls out her fucking journal. All right, so this is step one.
Perfect building catapult.
I've been
we can talk
documenting
about
this.
this now if you guys want. Do we talk about this now or later when we actually do it?
We can talk
I
about it
got the
now.
plan.
We got like 4 things to do, but let's just.
So yeah, we were told that little Geb just goes out in the night and just comes back later unannounced. No one knows where he goes. Maybe in one of those trips, something strange happens and he comes back different.
He
I get-
gets eaten by alligator. Who knows?
I call dibs on that Geb juice.
He's not a sociopathic killer yet, so calm down there. I'm just gonna drain his intellect and we can just leave him to his fate.
Morg, I do want to let you know that with Deep's culture, what he would probably most easily identify with is that the Egyptian or Osirian afterlife is eternal, is eternity. And there are no gods of time that I'm aware of, but he would probably see this as like only the gods could travel through time because after death, all is timeless.
Sure.
So he might think of himself as like, if I do this, I'm a spiritual being. I'm powerful enough to matter a lot, and I should make a difference or something like that.
I'm important. The things I do matter.
Right? I'm enough. I have
I
enough.
have affirmations.
I just finished watching Renfield, and there are scenes of that, and I'm like, oh god, in a vampire movie? Really? That is a very silly movie.
Wolf. Okay.
Alright, so everybody gets back. John or Robert, whichever you guys want to go first, I don't care. You could get back at basically the same time because the cities are the same distance apart.
Yeah, no, I'll just let him know about the sleepy time aura. That what was it within 30 feet of him? So yeah, whenever I get what I assume was 30 feet because he disappeared when I got close, right? So
Right.
yeah, I think it was 30 feet. I started getting kind of lethargic. So
Did he disappear or did it get dark around him?
Both. I mean, the city dimmed, but the creature just vanished.
so
Is this the T-Rex or is this something else?
T-Rex.
Okay.
the whole cloth couldn't see him no matter what.
I'm going to prepare unfettered movement. Do I prepare 1 or 2?
Remember, you have to see the target. They have to be in range when you use fettered movement. So if somebody's swallowed, they won't be helped.
Yes. No, I'm like I actually plan on casting it like first thing.
Yeah. So I hope the bottled sunlight will undo whatever that disappearing act stuff he has is, but we don't know.
And just FYI, I don't plan on getting swallowed this time either.
Oh,
Good. Good.
so it's gonna happen unintentionally.
Well, no,
Yeah.
maybe you'll get extra shadowy. extra shadow powers and more sneaky.
It's funny you should say that.
Keep sending you back to
He
the shadow
becomes
realm. Yeah.
the monster.
That would be funny if he kept just getting sent back there. He's like, "Oh, hey Bob, how's it going?
I'm back.
How are the kids? They're great."
Hey, Raven, again.
All right, so Edmond would say then, in response. Well, actually, sorry. Did Raven say what happened to him?
He probably wouldn't talk about his feeding cycles. He would probably just come back and be quiet about it unless somebody commented on his appearance.
Not gonna admit to
Oh,
cannibalism.
that's easy. Edmund says, "You've been beat by the ugly stick. What happened to you?"
Oh yeah, I would notice that.
Well,
Oh yeah, he looks like a corpse.
You're looking a little unfair there.
I tried some new food. I drained a vampire, and I think it made me all yucky looking.
Oh.
So you cannibalize each other. That's interesting.
I don't get like that when I eat goblins.
What?
What?
I look at Edmund. Who the fuck are you with here?
I haven't
Raise
eaten a
your hand
goblin
if you're not a
before.
cannibal.
I lean over and sniff him.
What kind of people do you keep? I'm gonna hang out with Edmund. He's like the most normal guy.
I mean,
Hey, I'm not a cannibal either.
Oh no, but you keep shape shifting.
Yeah, the
But
chick with a fucking scorpion tail and put it to my skull.
I mean, it's not even that strong. It's just meant to poison, not to dig a hole
Oh.
in you.
Okay. It poisons
might-
my skull.
I might look sickly, but I can see in the dark like crazy now.
You also would probably have your experience be like you feel a little dry, like your skin is dry and sort of stiff to move your fingers.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Throw some water at him. Holy water. How's that feel? You better?
I'm helping. I'm helping.
It burns.
The power of Christ compels you.
The Egyptian servant of Horus says,
The power of Horus compels you.
Boy, I sure hope you don't find out I got cursed and stole from Watchet.
Keep this to yourself.
You weren't saying that in character, were you?
No.
Okay. All right. So Edmund says, "Yeah, I wouldn't eat no more dead things if I were you." All right. So, Mo, I thought you might look worse when you got here if you have that kind of story to tell, but you don't look all that nervous or upset. You have a strategy?
yeah, just run up to it and stab it.
Remember our last fight?
Yeah, I ran up to it and I
see,
stabbed
the
it.
problem is we don't know what it can do. We don't know what, like, if the strategy is staying all far away from it or all clumped together. Like, what are we? What's the best approach?
You guys do what you do, and I do what I do, and run up and stab it.
Sneak in and place an unmovable rod on his long ass tail.
You're right. I guess I could sneak in and stab it.
What the fuck is your system -1? Never mind.
Deeps gets a message from Horus. This guy named Andrew says, pull it from the city, lure out of town.
Yeah.
We should do that.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea, actually. Sure, let's say that happens.
Awesome.
Jake's gonna step away for a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure. Actually, is this a bathroom break for anyone, John?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm not saying that because it's his name.
He's saying that because I told him I had had lots of coffee tonight.
And I keep looking at my coffee cup,
Do you want a break?
and it's naked.
Mine too.
Actually, why don't I have a break? Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some coffee because there's a little bit left. It's enough.
Break time.
Yeah,
Break.
right back. Yeah, go.
And go.
I already said go. Hi, we're back. See, coffee, it's
Cheers.
an important reason to take a break. Nice Groku mug!
Thank you. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Very.
Other side's got him and Mando.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Welcome to the chat, ploy phrase. It's a little hard to say. So, ploy phrase, is this your first session with us? Because you might be confused if I don't catch you up mid-reel.
You missed a lot.
Yeah.
Like so many hours.
And even more is going to happen after this long rest.
All right, so unless you guys have something else to talk about, like strategy for these things, then I'm going to skip ahead to you sleep and wake up.
Well, Robert did bring up the fact that do we want to, what does this thing do at night? And do we want to fight it during the day or at night? Which is a very valid point.
Yes.
We may want to observe it during both. Since we're staying through an entire cycle, we should be able to have day and night access. So I think we should look at it under both circumstances. We've seen it, I guess during the day now?
Night.
That was night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got up to fight the monster at night, because that's your normal
So,
cycle.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Mull was looking at nighttime.
Okay, so we might be in an advantageous position now that we can potentially lure it out during the day out of the shadows.
Yeah, I mean, everything to me seems like a shadow creature would be weaker in the day and stronger at night. But
Yeah.
what do I know?
gotta
I'm
think.
just a goblin that stabs things.
The problem is half our party is empowered during the nighttime.
Well, yeah, but how are you going? Actually, no, not half your party. Just
me.
Raven.
Oh, just for even? Okay. That's better than I thought.
I lose my fast healing.
Yeah, and I don't have
Well,
undead
don't get hit.
potions.
That's a good solution. Let's do Morg's solution. Don't get hit.
Don't get hit. All right, that's the game plan. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't get hit.
Unless you have a way to do it, I can cast greater invisibility on you, and you're good to go.
Well, my question is, how are you going to lure it anyway? You don't even know what it wants.
I'm sure it doesn't want pain.
Okay, so like chase it out of the city. I could see that. But lure it, what are you going to do? There's innocent people. It has a whole city full of innocent people.
I mean,
We could
I would
attack it
assume
from
that
range.
It wants to attack us and chase after us.
Well, I mean, theoretically,
Yeah.
I could say we're looking at the map where there's 4 stars. I'm not sure if that's where we are. Let's say we are there on the map.
That's hotel. It's a good rating.
Okay, so it's it's a great hotel. So at the 4-star hotel, and then to the southeast, there's that river that's traveling along. If I fly along that river, shoot arrows at it, pull it back outside of town, we get hit it in that is that like farmland towards the southeast there?
Yes, it
Outside
is.
the city.
Yeah.
Pull it that way. This is just gonna eat arrows the entire time, which I'm also okay with. I have 10 minutes to plug it and it's back.
Yeah, unless this thing can also do a breath attack, we could just
It might be able
outright
to.
kill it from a distance.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like the Tarask.
Yeah.
It's a T-Resk.
Because there's a chance when we
T-Rex is
close, we
harassed.
won't even be able to see it.
Wait, so you mean don't run up to it, stab it?
Yes. I mean, stand back and shoot
Oh,
it.
well, I'm lost.
I'm lost.
Okay, I can cast greater invisibility twice. One of them has to be on Mull.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, he's gonna get fucking stepped on. Come
All right,
mulch.
you guys tell me where you want me to stand, and I'll stand and wait for you to draw it out with your devious plans.
Devious plans.
we're gonna lure this giant monster right to the smallest target in our group.
But I would say we don't
I
start
think it's
burning
gonna-
our buffs until we're sure it's gonna
Panache
follow
it.
us out.
Well, we saw it during the night, so is the plan to like see what happens during the daytime and then lure it out, or
I think during
we should
our
look at
rest, we would
time.
have had enough time to check it into both check it in both situations, wouldn't we?
No, because it was still night.
Oh, okay.
Like, when you guys normally go to sleep at this point, it's dawn. And so it would be dawn, and then 8 hours later, you'd get up. So that'd be like, what, 4 p.m.? There'd still be light left. You could check it out then.
Okay. That sounds reasonable.
All right, so we're on Jake's sleep schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
Waking up at 4 p.m. All right, let's do this.
We did some research, and I think it actually has to do with the pressure here in the city. Like, the low pressure makes us just feel shitty during the day. But at night, it changes pressure, and we actually feel better. There's like, less fatigue and exhaustion that just lingers.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, Arizona's the shit.
Yeah. Okay, so during the sleep cycle, during the rest, is Raven, because he's now the only one who's undead and doesn't sleep. So is he actually sleeping during the day, which might feel natural, or he doesn't have to? What is he doing?
Well, yeah, if he doesn't have to sleep, he would, and he's fed, so he might want to go check out that dinosaur, the creature, and see what it looks like in the daytime. Maybe take Mull with him.
Mull's sleeping.
Oh, he's
You gonna wrap
sleeping.
him up?
That's true.
Yeah.
Everybody else is sleeping, huh? I'm the only one that doesn't have
Yeah.
to sleep.
Even Victoria's passed out. Like, everybody's asleep.
Well, I can move pretty fast when I fly. I'll just fly in and observe it both from range and from within its zone.
All right, the same
Just a
effect-
quick recon.
The same effect happens, but do me a favor and roll both perception and esoteric lore, because it's possible in your flyby you see something interesting.
Oh, good point.
I mean, he's not going to notice anything that Mull didn't notice.
You're right, because he already has esoteric lore on Mull. That's
You're
right.
just wasting your time on this.
I got 29 on my esoteric lore
My God,
because I rolled a 7.
you rolled a 7.
God, why do you suck at these all of a sudden?
31 perception.
Well, that gets to the successes of what I wanted you to be able to know. So, all right. You see a symbol that looks like a bird with spread wings, with drips coming down its wings. You don't have to write it down. If you describe it later to Morg's character, he'll know what it is, so you can just say that you see a weird symbol. It is on multiple locations throughout the city, and there's one specific place, like, if you're on this map, like, I'm just going to ping here. This is a temple, and right there is where you see it engraved on the roof of the temple and also on the front. So, like, to you, this looks like it's probably the meeting place of some magical order of some sort, because there's symbology throughout it that maybe Morg didn't know is esoteric lore, but it looks like it's like a chapter house for mages or something like that.
I know what this is.
I will relay all that when when everyone wakes up.
Okay. And apart from that, I guess you didn't, A, you're not affected by sleep, and B, you didn't get close enough to test the sleep, so you just don't know the sleep thing. And Mull does. You do see the people getting up, like, after it passes, but you just didn't notice they actually fell asleep.
Oh, this is dope.
Yes, Nairufa, the chanting people with goat masks is perfectly normal. Yeah.
So I don't know if the sleep affects me or not because I don't know about the sleep.
You're a vampire. You're pretty sure sleep won't affect you.
Okay. That's right. That's a sleep effect, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Which would be another reason that you didn't bother to test it, because you can't tell.
That's a good
But if it
advantage.
gets close enough, does it vanish?
Yeah. Does it still vanish in the daytime? Inside of its bubble?
No.
Aha.
So you can still see it, but the shroud of dim shadow, dim light throughout the city persists.
It's just dimmer than day versus dimmer than night.
No, actually, it was like, well, I guess I see your point. It's technically dim light either way, so you would have seen a difference at night only based on torches around it and shit. or starlight. Like starlight doesn't penetrate it, or moonlight doesn't penetrate it. But it wouldn't have been pitch black because there are lights that somehow spread. But it's a magical effect, so it's dim light, day or night.
Okay.
Roll a separate perception check when you get back.
Say moon.
Okay.
Moonlight doesn't penetrate it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, your moonlight would.
Oh, thank God. All right.
1 sec. What the hell? Sorry.
Please get really high. You have to roll high.
Here we
Roll
go.
high.
Perception. Roll high.
It's nothing that matters for life or death. It's just fun.
28.
That'll work. Okay. So when you get back, and this is like 3 hours after people fell asleep, when you get back, someone is in Nimue's sleeping bag with her. It looks like she suddenly has a bedmate. Do you investigate?
No, I think I would. You know, that's her business.
All right, cool.
Like that's kind of weird. I might keep an eye on that situation, but I wouldn't be too nosy because I'm used to like all kinds of weird creatures and stuff, and you know, you never know with her.
Maybe she ate a little too much, and it's just.
Is Mull the only one not getting lucky in the party?
It's one of the undead from the shovel.
Well, actually, who knows what Nimue likes? It might be good no matter what you see.
Hmm.
So, all right. You get back, you settle in, whatevs. You notice that the globes around your body, or the hard spheres, are just receding. Like some flakes of shadow shards fall off of you.
Oh, that's a relief. I was worried about those.
And it's still daylight. Oh, that's good. Okay. So, I know this is silly for everybody else focusing so much on it, but John knows why I'm asking. So, John, where do you sit or rest while everyone else is sleeping? In relation to them. That's all I care about.
Nearby. With Talon blocking the sun.
Okay,
I know it doesn't
so-
block it out completely, but it would just give me some shade.
But you're off by yourself. You're not like hovering over like Nimue, for example, because there's something weird.
No, I would be just in like a normal, like, you know, I'm there, he's there, that sort of thing, like a sleeping spot.
You notice your shadow is darker than normal, like black. It's not just shade. It's like you can't see anything in it unless you use your dark vision, and then you can. It looks like your shadow is actually creating like a hole in the ground. It's so dark.
Whoa. And
I
it
feel like I did something because both my characters have something to do with shadow, and now everyone does.
We just fought a shadow worm, and he just went to the plane of
Yeah.
shadow. So there's a lot of shadow shit.
Yeah.
he would grab like a
But-
stick or a rock or something and try to see what a shadow from something else looked like and make sure it wasn't weird light and that it was something weird with him.
Definitely something weird with him.
Okay.
But to be fair, Red Devil, like this whole adventure is your fault.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
Actually, yeah, yeah. Think back. Yeah, it is.
All right, so eventually people wake up. Morg, I don't know if Deeps has any special like sleeping regimen. Like, I don't care if you want to say he's an ascetic, and so he just meditates all night long, and so he sits up the whole time with his eyes open, even though he's asleep or something.
Well, he's got the alarm pillow, shield, so to speak.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Pull up to my nice hard shield.
He used to be like resting back on it and like I like the idea that he's like he kind of sits while he sleeps. It's very improper, kind of like a knight would. He's kind of always at the ready. Not really. He's not fucking laying down like a schlub.
That makes sense. He's on guard.
Yes, he's always on guard.
When Victoria wakes up, I point out my shadow to her. I'm like, hey, check this out.
She falls into it. Fuck.
That would be a problem. I didn't think of that. But I want to save that for later. You can't do that right now.
Oh, great.
All right, so she's like, oh, weird. And she pokes it. She just woke up. She's not thinking this through. She pokes it, and she's like, it's cold. Do you feel this? Can you can't feel your own shadow, can you? Well, it feels cold and sort of tingly, like there's electricity.
I don't know what that might mean. Do you? In all of my experience, I don't think I've run across this phenomenon. Or should I roll?
Roll esoteric lore on a shadow.
I didn't
Can
think
you
you'd be rolling
esoteric
that.
lore yourself?
That's a good question. Can you esoteric lore yourself?
Yes, you could.
Oh my god.
Well, it would be based on what your class is or what your ancestry is and the special effects you have. You might have heard something about this kind of effect on yourself. Like if you turn into a vampire, you can roll esoteric lore for vampires. It makes sense.
It's my version of tell me something strange about that.
Well, somebody has to pick up the slack, Robert.
I only got a 25.
Oh wait,
You need to be that investigator again.
that's odd.
What do you guys think Anari's
Yeah.
doing right now? Reading, probably.
Yeah, she is digging that library right now.
Yeah, anything. I mean, I imagine she's living a life of relative comfort and luxury.
Probably.
With my peeps.
Lame.
Yep, she found her happy ending.
Esoteric lore. Okay, you can tell that something magical has happened to your shadow. But without experimentation, you couldn't know what it is. It's possible you can detach your shadow now. Who knows? And like send it off to scout or something. Maybe it's a familiar. Or if it were a typical shadow monster, it would drain life from a living creature nearby. Maybe you could find a plant or a convenient rodent, maybe with a lasso and drinking stein.
I get up and walk over to whoever is nearest me, and just kind of in the rising sun or setting sun, whichever it is, just kind of like stand there, casually casting a shadow on them, and say, "Hey, how'd you sleep?" Or I'm testing this to see if they notice.
This is perfect. It. I don't think I don't have the spell handy. So go ahead and roll, John.
Would you like me to roll?
The effect.
I need to check my notes. I'm sorry, I forgot what the exact effect of that was. I think it was 4d6?
I think it's 46, yeah.
Okay, that's what I recall.
And Deeps needs to roll a fortitude save as a shadow of negative energy falls on.
I was gonna say, do it on Deeps.
Oh,
The guy's got a bow that takes care of darkness. All right, what do you want? Fortitude?
Yeah.
PvP. PvP.
Oh, woof. That was terrible.
You rolled a 4.
I did. It was bad.
John, what's your class DC? I don't know.
Ooh, what is my class DC?
Or spell DC, whichever is higher.
Dang.
Maybe I should open your sheet too.
My class
Not
DC
used.
is 30, so it's probably somewhere around that.
Which page is it on?
It's on your proficiencies page. The hand. Very bottom.
Talk to the hand.
Yeah, try it
Oh, yeah, there it
30.
is. Thaumaturgy at 30.
Okay, that's a failure.
Thanks.
So you take all 4d6 negative damage, and John gets a crackling shroud of black shadow around him as he gains temporary hit points.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that evens out across everybody.
knew it.
Good.
Do I see that damage occurs?
15 damage. Yes, I guess it would look sort of like blue flashes of electricity as his bonds are, as his molecular bonds are disrupted. So it's sort of like it's an electrical disruption. So yeah, he starts getting taken apart, and Deeps immediately wakes up and gets the fuck out of the way.
Well, as soon as I would see damage take place, I would, because I was just testing this. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I would step out of the way so my shadow doesn't fall on him and be like, "Oh my God, sorry. What was that? What did it feel like?"
Oh, it felt like sex. So I'll wake up.
You're doing it wrong.
Like, as part of like his skin starting to like and his armor starting to like flay away, I'll have to pull the bow and have it light up like the fucking sun and like kind of go to touch the shadow as he like rolls away. It doesn't do it because like it's just as a reaction as he stands up and
Oh, this is
breathing
too
heavy
perfect. No, I have to fuck with this. Okay, so like you stand up and have like basically a sunburst. The shadow goes the opposite direction and hits Mull.
yes.
Mull's asleep.
That's funny.
Is it fortitude save?
Not anymore.
I was asleep.
Fortitude save.
Is Nimue sleeping through all this?
That's a good save.
Wow.
31.
It's not a critical success, so you take half of the 4d6.
What the hell?
7. Like, wait. What just happened?
Yes, what happened?
I'm picturing Raven backpedaling to just get away from everybody.
Yeah.
Shadows.
And this here,
smoldering off
folks.
of me.
Move along.
Ah! What are you stepping on me for? Get out of here.
Sorry. My bad.
Can we say that
What happened to you?
Can we see that Nimue wakes up before there's an answer? So like right now.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, see as Nimue wakes up and gets up from her sleeping bag. Nimue gets up and then Nimue, but completely black in shadow, also wakes up. And then as they stretch, they kind of stretch the exact same way, like mirrored.
She's not black or shadow, dude. She's you. She looks just like you.
Yeah. Oh no, she's not a shadow?
No.
There's 2
Oh.
hymns.
Yeah, there's 2 of Nimue's.
I mean, hers.
Yeah, so
Although,
yeah, you see
technically
as
one-
Nimue wakes up, then Nimue wakes up, and then they just stretch identically like good morning, guys. And 2 good morning.
Oh, you know mirror
I just-
image too?
Huh?
Huh?
I rub my
Uh,
eyes, make sure I'm not seeing things.
Look at
What's
look at the
Edmond
side
doing?
and
What's Edmond doing?
notice.
Deep's like, if Edmond's still asleep, Deep's will like go and wake up and be like, what is going on?
Shut up! I'm drunk.
Huh?
I think I'm drunk.
All right, he gets up.
Nimue, why are there 2 of you?
What did Nimue say to Nimue when
Uh,
you first woke up?
Hello there. Who are you? And Nimue goes, I'm Nimue. Who are you? I'm Nimue.
Do the
hold
Spider-Man
on.
pointy thing.
This is some dumb bullshit. Nope. Edmond, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Suddenly there's a wall of pulsating flesh between the 2 Nimues, and it extends 30 feet.
Nimue instinctually summons Nya, and both of them summon Nya.
Ooh.
God.
No!
I have the bow out. The bow's like radiating bright light. He just stands there like really off guard right now. What is happening to this team? You're from the future. Now there's 2 of you. Someone's got evil shadows. Like, what is going on?
Wait, tell us
It's
something
future
only
power.
Nimue would know.
And remember that Mull controls their thoughts, too.
What?
Or did we, I'm sorry, the Void Fragment does give you thought reading,
Just
right?
telepathy. I can project. I can't read minds.
Ah. Now we have telepathy with each other.
Oh, you're right. Okay, sorry. Gotcha.
Right now, Nimue can go fuck herself.
And I think at this moment she would notice something in her head like, hold on, there's something here that wasn't there before. Hello? And she's just right now, unbeknownst to everyone, having a conversation with her other self.
All right, so that's a wall. You 2 just stay on either side of the wall. We're going to find out which of you is evil and then burn that one to death.
How do you know either one of us is evil?
How do you know ours
I
isn't
actually
the evil
think
one?
they're probably both.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, evil is just a matter of perspective. I could be evil to someone and also good to someone else.
I draw an arrow. It's notching the bow's pointing to the ground. But there's like a lot of light coming off of Deeps right now.
That is some bullshit that demons say. Which one of y'all said that? That was both of you, wasn't it? Oh, god damn it.
Which one of you is the real one?
Both of them raise their hand.
And like even the body motions are the same, like the tails raised at the same time.
I go walk
Yeah,
over and
same.
poke each one of them individually to make sure they're real.
Yep, both poke just fine. Identically.
Oh, Victoria just starts giggling. Like, this is insane. She just goes...
It's been awake for 5 minutes and the world's upside down.
She just starts walking away from camp, just laughing.
We didn't have enough tokens on the map already, guys. Come on.
Does that mean we have twice the spells?
Maybe.
Were they each physically there?
Uh-huh.
Quick, somebody do damage to one. See if it hurts both.
Hey, no.
All right.
No.
Moonbeam!
No.
Moonbeam!
That makes sense! And especially for Deeps to reply that way, in the affirmative, no matter what the fuck Nimue's saying, makes sense too.
Everybody's taking their
Are you
medicine this
shooting or are
morning.
you...
Fun fact. Light from the moon is actually light from the sun, so it's basically a sunbeam.
True.
So are you just using the spell or are you shooting with the spell?
Shooting the arrow.
Okay. Which one? Let's roll at random. Let's see if it's
All right.
the shadowy one or the original.
All right. Here's the fun thing. All right.
What?
Roll heads or tails, and I get which one you hit.
Well, here's how I did it with Rufus. High or low.
Sure.
1 to 10 or 11 to 20.
High original and low other. But you don't really know.
Yeah.
Low.
Hello? Yeah.
You just need a patented wisdom check D2.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I can't roll actual dice, Jake. I have Use Foundry.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so do I have like 3. I'm rolling the fucking Foundry dice. And I got 9. So hopefully that wasn't actual Nimue. Because someone just ate a fucking moonbeam arrow.
Roll to hit and damage. And Red Devil, does Nimue wear armor at all?
No, she doesn't wear armor at all.
Okay.
Hopefully.
What's her AC?
Her AC is 24 right now.
Oh, that's a critical.
As soon as that arrow flies,
just gonna
Raven's like,
kill her?
oh
Are
shit.
you gonna kill her as soon as I got her?
I don't know. Are you going to be a weird shadow thing that my guy doesn't like?
No, it's literally just Nimue. They're both
Hopefully
real
not.
Nimues.
It's going to be hard for him to roll low enough not to kill her.
We cannot have 2 Nimues. There can only be 1 Nimue.
Well, fucking
1 is enough.
a lot of damage, dude. This
All
is
right.
very, very nervous making.
Can I at least see what's happening as the other Nimue? Can I see other Nimue get hit?
I did that twice. I'm sorry.
No, intentionally so, because there's a wall. But because there's a constant mental feed, I mean, you might hear whatever she would respond to mentally.
I just wanted to cast a reaction spell to try and save her.
You can't target her.
Yeah.
You have to get through the wall first.
Yeah.
So that
Save
was
yourself.
a critical, right?
Yeah, it was a crit.
Buddy.
So that was the attack?
That was the attack, and that's a spell. So 57.
Yeah, the spell is not doubled. So we have to take 48 plus 33, so 81.
Wait, the spell is or isn't doubled?
The spell is not doubled as it is. No, the spell should
Okay,
be doubled for
should
the
be.
critical hit. That roll was not doubled. That the roll for the attack was doubled. So I'm sorry, just complication of verbiage. So she takes 81.
She's not dead. She's
Angry?
what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
That's a neat trick.
Oh, was it the arrow that shoots sparks out of it when it hits somebody?
One of our
Bright
sparklers.
lights.
She casts soothe on herself and tries to heal herself.
Edmond would go, now hold it, we haven't decided who's evil now. We don't just go off shooting
Shoot
willy-nilly.
the other one. See how that works.
No, goddammit, shut up!
Just because there's another one doesn't mean it's evil.
Yeah, it does. Have you been here before?
No.
What the fuck is wrong? Just stop attacking. I don't think she's evil either.
Edmund stands in front of one of the Nimues, and Hammy stands in front of the other one.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Everybody just settle down.
And Mull is
You
cutting
touch
a
me and I
chunk out of
kill
the
you.
flesh
I
wound.
know a spell to kill you instantly, fucker. I point at Edmund.
Edmund goes, I'm trying to help, god damn it. He's just trying to, like, block arrows.
We don't need your help. That's not a problem here. I just got another of me.
And you don't think that's a problem.
It's never been
That's
a
a
problem before.
Okay, we're listening. Explain this to us, please.
Both Nias turn into Nimues. How about now, bitch?
Oh, now
What is
that's
that?
helping.
What does that mean?
Her familiar can turn into Nimue.
So there's 4 of you now?
There are 4 of us, except the 2 of us have a tiger-like feline traits instead of scorpion. So they're just
I'll look at
So confusing.
Edmund. Can we go back to the future?
I'll be back in a minute.
Well, yeah, but which one do we take?
both of us.
You mean you just want to take off? I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I didn't do anything. It just happens.
You just split into other versions of yourself.
It's possible. It's possible that somebody is fucking with her. You know, the big bad guy that we're trying to unseat his rulership. He messes with her anyway. So it is possible that somebody is.
Yeah, but the difference is, like this one feels different. Like she feels like me, me, not someone else pretending to be me.
I woke up from a vampire shadow harming me, and the scorpion woman is now doubled. We have shadow monsters wrecking the cities I love.
Okay. Watch this. If you don't
What
believe
is
me,
happening?
if you don't believe me, look at this. And they both start chanting the same thing simultaneously, like with no coordination or anything. They just start talking identically in sync.
Do you have that occult feat that lets you intimidate people with occult speech?
I do not. I believe I need a better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would be perfect timing.
That would be funny.
Hmm.
I just hold the bow up to my chest, like very bright. I have the light. I don't like this. He's very apprehensive about his entire situation right now.
See, it's not like someone pretending to be me. Like we're both connected.
So what happens when one of you dies?
Hopefully, I don't find out.
I've known her for a little while, and trust me, that's
she done
not,
this before?
that's not the weirdest thing about her.
Yeah.
Coming from the really ugly vampire.
Hey, that's not nice.
Hey,
He's still. I mean, still fairly. I mean,
Edmund
he's
says,
on a trend still. Is he back to normal looking?
One of the Nimues pulls out a.
One of the Nimues.
One of the Nimue. Let's see.
Nimue 1 or 2.
what's the plural for Nimue?
Nimue.
yeah.
It's Nim 1 and Nim 2.
Nimrods.
One of the Nimues pulls out a oil of corpse restoration and hands it to you, Raven.
Oh, you think this will help?
Yep, it'll make you look like as if you were alive.
Nice, thank you. I'd down it.
And yeah, you look like yourself again. You don't have the sunken in features.
Tori's like, thank God.
I gotta quit eating vampires. Damn.
Edmond says, Hammett, go fetch an elixir. Your Nimue's kind of hurt there.
I already healed myself, he yells.
Are you healed already?
Yeah, I got soothed twice.
50 out of the 30 something.
Well, then never mind. Okay. He doesn't say that. Didn't realize.
Can I have my arrow back?
I offered Deeps a healing potion for the inadvertent damage I caused. And explained that I didn't mean to. Although that's a slight lie.
Is this shadow still like weird? Is it still
It still looks extra black, yeah.
like still deep looking?
Yeah, he just looks alive.
I'll take the potion and motion towards the darkness and ask him, what is that? What has happened to you?
I'm not really sure. This is new. I mean, I was in the plane of shadow after that thing died after swallowing me, and then I came back and I didn't notice this till this morning. I don't know what it is, but it seems to it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt Victoria for some reason.
Well, everyone's distracted.
It hurt me and it hurt the goblin.
One of the Nimues is gonna try and walk around the wall to the other Nimue.
I'll be more careful.
The Nimues have to meet.
Hey, Nimue, check your pockets. How much gold you got? Got the normal amount, or you got double?
You don't know that.
Is it twice as much?
The one with full pockets is the real.
There's two shovels of the undead now. Everything's doubled.
I'm gonna give the shovel of undead to the other one.
Dude, this is a great idea. And Narufa says, have the two of them sting each other. Whoever is immune to Nimue's venom is the real one.
Actually, she's not immune to her own venom.
Oh, I know, but it would be interesting to try that in character.
Yeah.
I think they should be hurt.
Do it. Can I assume I just drink the potion and heal up full?
Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks. I give Raven a friendship ring. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Victoria comes back and just puts her foot in your shadow. Seems fine.
See, look, it doesn't hurt her.
Edmond,
What?
walk in that shadow.
Hell no! Have the shadow walk to the wall. I ain't touching that shit.
Oh yeah, let's try
As if
that. I'll walk to the wall of flesh.
It
Oh.
electrically burns a hole right through the wall.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Oh, I love the smell of cooking meat.
Tastes of blood.
I cut off some of the wall for myself for later.
Who was it? It was Edmond that cast the spell, right? I look
know
back
what?
at him and say, "Is this normal?"
I want to do it. I'm gonna shoot an arrow. Divine Lance into the shadow. Another light arrow. Straight in the shadow, right in the dirt.
Interesting.
Does it do anything?
Divine Lance doesn't have the light descriptor, does it? No, I remember.
That's holy.
Nope, you just hit the dirt. Did you shoot an arrow that had light coming out of it? Because that's a
In
different.
that case, I'm
command.
experimenting. Holy light arrow.
Stop shooting
Oh,
at me.
spells. I'm not shooting at you. I'm shooting at your shadows.
Oh, I thought you were just missing.
No.
Okay.
It's very intentionally missing.
Okay, shoot at the shadow. I need the data.
All right, my turn. Who am I stabbing?
Stab the
The
shadow.
shadow.
We're all attacking somebody.
Stab with your fire sword.
Or one of the Nimues. I don't care.
No. Both of them yelled simultaneously.
Narufa suggests, wait, just cast the light cantrip, see which of one of them freaks out. I don't know, maybe because I think Narufa might be confused, or like because Nimue is a shadow creation, maybe that would work, but I don't think you guys would know that in character. In fact, esoteric lore.
Oh, I have that.
And somebody's assuming that one of our characters was smart enough to pick up the light cantrip.
If I can roll a double digit.
If you're assuming you're looking at her while you're esoteric and luring, One of the Nimues is just giving the other one a bunch of stuff.
That's not it. Which way am I
A bunch
pointing?
of stuff.
Yes, the
She's duping all of her items.
Oh,
Deep says the light cantrip.
33.
He does.
He has the light every fucking thing. He can summon a star.
Whoa, he's a Solarian.
Yeah. Oh my god, so much high res. I didn't know you had a mole there.
Okay. This is why I like being blurry
Well,
sometimes.
this got
Oh, so when you fire the arrow into the shadow, it does nothing. I mean, it actually... No, it would light up the shadow because it's still a normal light source. So the light essentially obliterates the shadow. So when the arrow hits it, there's no shadow there anymore. But as soon as the light fades or he moves, the shadow's back. It doesn't seem like it damaged the shadow's ability, or him.
Makes sense.
I don't like it.
I'm not sure how I feel about it either.
Maybe we can cut it off.
I mean, John thinks it's badass, but Raven's like, I don't know about this.
And then Victoria giggles. She's like... and she's like playing with it, like it feels weird to her.
It tickles.
That does not harm her, but it harms me and the goblin.
She's a badass.
That's debatable.
Do I know, since I know her, do I know why possibly this may not be affecting her, or is that an unknown?
Maybe because it's yours. And you're...
I mean, I know why, but Raven, I don't know if he would.
That would be a separate esoteric lore check, so you can roll that. And no, just knowing her wouldn't tell you anything about why this doesn't affect her.
Okay.
So for the esoteric lore for the Nimues, there is a way to create such a perfect replica of someone, but A, it costs 7,000 gold,
Whoa.
and B, it's a ritual, and it's 8th level. It's higher than you can do. And because of that, I don't want to give you too much detail about it, except that you know that it can do this, and the cost, and that it's a ritual.
It's like, hey,
Okay.
so I know of a ritual that can do that. I can't cast it, but there's a ritual. Did you have a ritual done to you while we were asleep?
Oh, we just woke up like this.
Huh, that's weird.
I think I'm gonna have to start referring to ourselves as we.
That's creepy.
If one of you needs to pee, does the other one?
We are
I mean,
Legion.
if we eat the same things, theoretically, yeah.
Hmm.
And they both have to study at the same time. That's funny. Okay, so you got a really low esoteric lore check, but you add a shit ton, and it's a simple answer. The only things that would not be harmed by a negative energy shadow effect are things that have void healing, negative healing, or are undead, in which case they have void healing or negative healing. So they have to be immune to negative damage to not feel it.
Hmm. I say to her, why are you immune to negative damage? You're not undead. I mean, you know, you've had some of this, but that didn't make you undead.
Huh?
She goes... She puts her arms around your neck and stands close, and she goes, I think it might have something to do with these. And she tongues her tooth, and you see they're super sharp. They're not as long as yours when you're feeding, but they are like halfway there. They definitely weren't there before. And she says, I think our little tumble did something to me.
Oh no.
No, it
Gross.
was that. It was
Are
that
you-
other
Oh,
vampire.
yes.
Are you
It was the
okay?
other vampire you ate. It was him.
I feel fine. I feel great. I've never felt closer to the essence of vampire.
Cool.
Does you know what that means, guys?
We're married now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. All right, guys, we got a killer.
Oh, and she goes, and I can smell all of you. This is great.
Great, and you can confirm that she and I smell the same.
Oh,
Let's go smell them.
that's
Yeah.
okay. They don't have to be like within 10 feet, but then yes, Victoria's like, they smell the same to me.
Yeah.
I just sigh at Edmond.
Well, guys, you have to admit this isn't close to the weirdest thing that's ever happened to us.
Oh, I think it's up there.
Maybe top 10.
Actually, it's pretty strange and exciting. And I don't think I've never like had anything like this. Like having another one of myself is actually pretty up there as one of the strangest things ever.
So wait, both of y'all can cast spells?
Both of them cast. Let's see, some
How about one of you?
prestidigitation.
One of you cast a spell and see if the other loses it.
I cast prestidigitation simultaneously with the other one.
Okay, but now that could be handy.
Now, can you cast light while you're casting prestidigitation?
Edmund's going to put his bow away, go back to a resting state, and question his decisions in life.
Yeah. I mean, if we're both casters, wait, I actually think one of us might be a little bit weaker than the other. But yeah, aside from that, we're pretty much almost toe to toe.
All right, fine. And Edmund grabs his sleeping roll and just drags it across the plateau. And he says, y'all stay over there. You with your goddamn evil killer shadow. You stay way the fuck over there. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, by the way, guys, it would appear that my shadow burns now. So I'll be careful with that. But just so you know, be careful. Especially you short guys. Guy.
Well, everyone's got something going on now.
Easier to get in the shadow, I mean, if you're 3 feet tall.
Mull's gonna go back to his sleeping roll and check inside if there's another goblin there.
Hello?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
Some
shit.
people have all the luck.
Oh.
It just smells like goblin. Not an actual goblin in there.
Yeah, no, there's no other goblin. What if you have telepathy and you're sleeping and you have a really bad dream? Could like other people hear you like going like screaming in your sleep, or
You could
hear your response?
you
to
can
dreams?
talk in your sleep. So
Oh,
I
that
don't
could be
see why you
interesting.
couldn't
Depends how.
Yeah.
telepath in your sleep.
That could be that could be some cool roleplay shit later on. If he has like a nightmare and it wakes someone up and. Oh yeah.
Okay, I gotta pee. I'm sorry. I think I've been laughing too much. I'll be right back.
Break time.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Break time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't really change much. What we do for the most part. Hi. Thank you for allowing me a bathroom break. All right. So I've changed maps. Can you see the map? Yeah, you can see the map. Wait, you can't see the. God damn it.
Is it one?
Yes. No. No.
No.
It's not moving when I mess with it, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just. Can you recenter it? Like on my screen, the big disc is center now. Can you just make that in the middle?
In the middle of what we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then zoom in somewhat, because they're not going to see where people are in relation to the giant thing. They're just going to see the buildings.
Good.
You guys aren't actually here. I'm just moving you here for comparison. Yeah, that's good.
Mull runs
Thank
up and stabs it.
you. All right, I'm just going to leave the party token here in case there's some sort of screw up where people can't see. If you're ever at somebody else's place and they offer to do your laundry,
Yep.
smell their laundry soap first.
Mhm.
Oh, God. It's just wafting off of my shirt. All right, so I don't care how you guys approach the city, but this is just a map that's convenient for me, so I'm going to be using this one. And it's at night, so at least it sort of fit the theme. If you guys feel up to moving your characters around to how you'd approach, go for it, because this thing's super slow.
It's just hilarious having
What's
access
our
to two of
plan?
my-
Yeah, what's more? Are you gonna try and do the
Thought we were
decoy?
attacking
Or drag it out?
during the day.
Can we cast spells here safely without it noticing us?
We probably don't know.
No, cast a spell.
Well, I guess. Or is it day or is it night? When did we decide to attack?
I thought we wanted to do it during the day. Were you attacking shadows at nighttime? Because
Yeah,
that's
daytime,
ideal.
like daytime lured out.
Yeah, it was daytime because you can see it during the daytime.
Yeah.
And then this will just be the dim light, I guess. So it's not pitch black anywhere, but it is limited sight. So actually, that makes more sense for the light level. It is. But you guys did finish your rest, did your morning preparations. Are we getting bottled sunlight again? I imagine.
Yeah, probably. It worked
hope
really
so.
well last time.
Okay. Then I just wanted to make sure so I could click the button.
Wait,
And
you
this
said
time
dim
we're gonna-
light. So will my regeneration work in this light? And will the other thing work?
Shadow, no. Regeneration, yes.
Okay.
Because sunlight isn't directly hitting you.
Okay.
I didn't think of that. Yes, I made this cheesy easy for the vampire. I do want to talk out of character for a moment to find out if we should have another immovable potion or not, because he can only have one magic potion that's cool a day.
That's right. I forgot my 2 potions a day. Ha ha ha!
I don't think anybody's planning on getting eaten
Hey,
today.
You know what's a fun idea? What's Raven's cloak's name?
Talon.
Talon? Can Talon move his own will?
Oh, yeah.
Can Talon say take a bunch of fucking light bombs in like a little bubble form, go over the monster, unleash it, and then move away?
He could do that.
Sure!
Would that be kind of interesting to see what happens with that?
That would be a fistful of bullshit, yeah.
And he could drop them from above, far enough above
Like an
that it wouldn't reach
airstrike?
him. Yeah, like a strafing run.
I'm just saying. And then he could be a distraction, and then pull the monster out, and look at that.
Definitely a distraction.
It's a good idea.
Just an idea. We don't have to do it. We don't have to fuck this guy up straight off the bat. So, out of curiosity, how many bombs can Edmond make? Like 20, 50? A lot.
Do we still want to lure this thing out of town?
Well, the thing is, like, so I wanted to get out of town. That's Deep's idea, is to get away from the population. I think we should go with that idea. I'm not sure if you want to, but that's what he thinks should be done. How we do that is something we should decide to do. The whole bomber thing just kind of popped in my head. We don't have to do that. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. But I could also lure it away with arrows. And anyway, we should at least get it out all the way at people. Even though it's not killing people, it's just putting them to sleep, going to some undetermined destination. I'm not sure what its intention is. But we should lure it. Absolutely. Thanks, Andrew.
22. He can make 22 of the bottled sunlights.
All right, 22 potions.
Both Nimues make tea.
Tea?
Tea.
Key?
Okay, why?
Tea?
Moon blossom tea.
Why?
If they fail a reflex save, they can use a reaction to succeed instead.
Oh god, against breath weapon. That's a great idea. Not that this has a breath weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know it's a breath weapon.
It is considerably lower CR though, which I thought made sense because you killed the big monsters, so things should be weaker besides that. Okay, so what is the plan then? Like, have you guys talked in character about what the plan is besides Mull stabbing shit?
That's my plan, guys.
Well,
I love you, Robert.
I think we should get a volley of attacks off as quickly as we can from a distance to do some damage while, because we don't know what's going to happen up close.
So
We know we can see it from a distance.
we want to post up out of town and see if Deeps can lure it out. Is that what we want to try?
I think that'd be the best bet.
Wonder how.
So I can hit it from like 120 feet. And if he's got a breath weapon that stretches 120 feet, we're not in a good position regardless.
So yeah, why don't you give that a try? If it fails, we'll just have to go in, run up and stab it.
Just pick up my corpse and you see it flaming through the sky.
As you approach town, like right before you would get into the dim light, Xeris appears. I guess, okay, so technically what happens is right before you get to the town, Victoria goes, wait, everybody wait. And then she points, and then the dude appears because I gave her time mage. So she can sense disruptions in time. And so he just steps out of like a flat plane in air. And he says, "What are you doing?"
Who's he say that to? Just a group?
Nobody. You can't even see his facial features. Who
Who's
knows?
asking?
Who's there? What's that?
Who's asking?
Is that your shadow, Raven? Is your shadow talking?
Nope, it's not me.
Does he have like eyes glowing? Anything to give him away at all?
Yeah, he has.
Is he just,
something glowing. Did I not show that on screen?
Well, yeah, but he looks like a shadow. So, okay.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, you can see his eyes. His eyes are bright green.
Just like Kasich.
Yeah, that was like that's the centaur
It's
image.
Kasich green card.
Yeah.
We're destroying the shadow, is what I say.
He says, "Ress, have we met?" He's looking at Mull, I think.
Oh yeah, I saw you last time, right? You've been popping in and out for a
Good
while.
then. I am Zeres.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing? Oh, hi.
Oh, we're just setting up a bit of an ambush here. So, keep that on the down low, if you will.
Don't tell anyone. We're gonna kill this guy over here.
Not a friend of yours, is it?
No. If you think you can, then do.
Do you think we can't?
I think you can, but that humans will die in the process. Save as many as you can. They're not meant to die yet.
There's like a lot of humans here, so I think we'll be all right.
Well, we don't want to get a bunch of humans killed.
Yeah.
We only killed like 14. We're good.
Acceptable
The
losses.
plan should be, the plan should be, if it wants to fight us, then we lure it away. And if it doesn't and it just runs away, then we chase it away.
I don't think it'll run away.
It'd be weird if it did, though.
Yeah.
It started rampaging through the fucking city.
Don't chase it away. Just destroy it.
No, we chase it away or lure it away from the shadows so we can fight it in the sunlight.
Do you know of its weaknesses?
Sunlight?
Sunlight, purity.
Purity.
Sunlight, purity, and a steadfast wakefulness. Nyarlathotep despises those things. He thrives on darkness, shadows, nightmares, and sleep. Enough of this. And he starts walking backwards through the same slit, and his motions are reverse time. Yeah, so it doesn't look natural at all.
That guy's super helpful. All right, Deeps, do your thing.
Wait, we're in a cluster. What if it has spellcasting ability? We should spread
You
out.
don't have to be in a cluster. Move your characters if you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying.
If we're doing my plan, everyone needs to be not in town. Everyone who's not me needs to be outside the city limit. Whatever direction you want to pick that's closest to not buildings. Be it north, west, I don't know how this map works.
Couldn't we be just a couple of movements further away than you so that we're still close enough to help you in a pinch?
By the way, don't
Well, that's not
do,
how luring works.
do we have
but-
do we have bottled sunlights?
Hmm?
Bottled
Yes,
sunlight.
We've asked
I've got
22.
3 of them because that's what I still had on my sheet.
Well, those
Yeah, I
expired.
grabbed 3 new ones.
That's why I get more. Okay.
Yeah, I'll guard 3 again because I have 3.
Just refill them.
I suppose other Nimue could also have 3.
You know what really sucks? Is that now we have 2 Nimues and none of them have light spells. That's what sucks.
We're literally
They really
darkness themed. Do you understand
Well-
what that means?
Well, it seems like you are in disadvantage for this fight. And you can't banish it. So,
That's why I got the light grenades.
Do you want me or me and Talon to drop them?
I still think it'd be hilarious.
Well, you
for
could
that
fly
drop thing,
too. Maybe
but-
you should drop
Yeah,
them.
both of us could fly actually as I cast Marvelous Mount to make a massive
Well-
flying tiger.
My deal with Talon dropping them is that he could hold like a lot in his, cloakness, as opposed to me trying to hold like 10 to 11 fucking bombs at one time. He could just like magic carpet his way the
Yep.
cover bomb, so to speak.
Yeah.
He could cover bomb.
That's funny.
But I'm not sure if we're doing that. That's up to you guys. That's just an idea. I throw them out there. You don't have to do it. I still want to lure out of town. That's all I want. That's all I think we should do is get out of the fucking city. However we want to do that. We can lure them out and then bombard them. We could do it early, whatever you guys want to do. But I plan to at least hit with arrows because I can do it from far away. Hopefully, get his attention, lure him out of the city. I'm not sure if the arrows are going to do anything. Maybe he'll turn around and fucking waste me. I don't know.
We should probably see if he follows you before we do the light bombs. I agree.
All right. So I'll put myself on a roof. I got to zoom in here. Where am I?
Remember that your range of your bow is actually just a third of its actual total full range. Or is it a fourth? Fuck, I have to look up bow range again.
Why is it so short?
Why is it so short? The bow itself is 100 feet.
Oh, it's times 6. So you could fire from 600 feet away if you wanted to.
Well, that's
You just take a bunch of
Pretty much.
penalties to hit.
Yeah. It'd be like -8, I think. I'll have to double check, but it'd be pretty heavy.
well, that's pretty extreme. Like what we're looking at for like distance here. So like every square is what 10,
5 feet.
It's
5.
5.
All right, so I can, yeah, I'm not worried about range then. So, the thing was on the river. Is like the thing traveling through the map, is that supposed to be the river, or is it different now?
Let's say it's the river. Yes, it's not different, no. I meant for it
Okay.
to be that way so that it didn't destroy buildings when it walked.
That's fair. All right. I will go, so I'm going to actually I'm going to head north. What is north? I don't know what this map is. I'm assuming north is like non-village.
Yeah, which
go here.
direction is closest to out of town?
Right, that's what I'm wondering, like,
Oh, that would have been far east, actually. Because of the way the river is set up, and it's walking northwest.
west, east. Yeah, right, east. Okay, I gotcha. Yep. No, you're right. All right, so in that case, I'm gonna go beep boop 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 boop. Sound effects. That's me moving. Beep boop 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 boop. Jumping over rooftops and shit. Assassin's Creed style. That's how it sounds.
Sounded like an
Quality
Put it
astromech
this
droid.
way.
I think that Edmond would have no problem staying the hell out of town, so I'm just going to move him away.
So I'm gonna pull this thing east. And you guys decide how the light bombs are gonna work. But right now the goal is to see what happens on initial hit.
Okay, Nimue's got the light bombs, right?
Yep. I got 3 and 3.
There's 22 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you guys want to math that out?
That's like at
I
least
could-
3 apiece.
Can I target this fucker?
And
I had
Edmund-
5 last time and only used 2.
Oh my god.
Edmund intentionally lied and kept 2 more for himself.
Yeah, I don't even know how many people we have total anymore to do the math.
Yeah.
He has 23 of them, so we get 1 each.
Like, who counts as people?
Yeah. Well, half of us are Nimue, so.
Our challenge rating as a group is like 52.
Well, the other Nimue should get 1 separately because she's capable of throwing them, but it still takes Red Devil's actions. Actually, I guess it's up to you, Red Devil. It might not be helpful.
I mean,
But Edmund doesn't. He just keeps 2 for himself, so he don't include him in the 22.
so just 20.
No, there's 22. He made more. He just lied about how many he can make.
Okay. I see. I mean, I could just instruct the other one to bombard him with light until she runs out, and then I can command her in battle.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll command her like right now. I'll say, once the fight starts, and we're gonna kill this thing for real, then you bombard it with light.
Don't give any to Victoria because she has virtually no defensive abilities except for an invisibility spell. And against something this huge, she doesn't have any confidence in herself, so she's not going to be in the thick of battle.
I concur.
Is it regular invisibility or the greater time?
Regular.
Okay.
She's not high enough to do the greater.
Speaking of which, I got 2 of them. Anyone want one greater invisibility or another one? Who
I
wants
could
some?
use it.
I believe it's a
So-
minute.
So to answer your question, Robert, there are 5 people to divide the 22 bottles among.
Okay.
So great invisibility, to be
So
clear,
4 points
Is that
for
like-
each.
D&D where like
What?
it doesn't break.
1 minute
ever.
for invisibility, and you just have it until I lose.
Till 1 minute wears out?
Yeah. So you just have
That's
invisibility
pretty cool.
forever.
I would give that to the melee guys personally, because right now I've activated wings, and just for a cosmetic display,
Yeah, so-
they're gonna be like bright phoenix wings, so it's like super obvious that I'm there. I'm being a distraction. I'm technically behind it.
I am the target!
yeah, so
I'm right here.
You have
It's
wings?
gonna be fucking angelic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got wings of air.
Yeah.
Spell.
So right
That's the same thing. Same thing Kazak had. but
before the fight starts, I'm just gonna cast greater invisibility with each Nimue on each of you, Mull and
Do
Raider.
you want to do it yet? We have no idea if this luring thing's gonna work.
Yeah, we should do it after
Yeah,
it's
I
coming
would
in.
hold
That's what
off
I
on
said, 'cause
both.
it only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do it right before we start the fight.
But you don't know when the fight's starting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's true.
Well, we're all away. Well, the
Yeah, we're
The
all
ones
We're gonna
outside of
start
town.
affected are going to be outside of the action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I'm
as
just
the
gonna
action
save
is
it.
closer
Yeah,
to us.
it's just 2 actions, and the other one's not a minion, so she also gets 3 actions. So yeah, that's fine.
You could hold your action so that as soon as it gets within a certain range, boom.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
was the dynamite.
I don't know why that was so funny. Boom goes the dynamite.
Dynamite.
God.
Boom
Oh,
goes the
that-
Pyronite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't recall. John, do you have control of Talon?
Yes, but not Victoria.
Okay. I don't care. Victoria and Edmond are out of the picture
Okay.
for different
I got
reasons.
Talon.
Then the 2 Nimues should move wherever they're going to be. And where the fuck did Mull go? He's so
I'm all the
little.
way to the right.
That makes more sense. Okay.
I don't know where out of town will be considered, so I just moved myself to the right.
Let's just say it's past that big bridge opening. Like this is actually technically a city on a bridge. So that giant bar that goes north and south, let's say that's the outside of town.
So this
To
here
the
or this here.
To the right. To the east.
to the right.
Okay, so yeah.
So yeah, one of the Nimues, just so you're aware, is on the broom with a 20-foot flying speed, and the other one is on a marvelous mount spell, which is a flying tiger, and it has 80 foot flying speed.
Completely unnecessary. All
Yeah.
right.
No, I mean,
Style
flying is pretty
points.
useful. Just, yeah.
We're all about flair here.
Mull uses his feet like a real man.
Oh god, you're a real goblin.
You used to be a real man,
Mhm.
so you
Did he?
turned into a goblin.
A half man.
All right, so then because I've already set this
That's
up
right.
as the creature is unaware and just stomping, do whatever you want and let me know what happens next.
All right, so I'm not gonna waste a spell on this fucking guy because I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But I want to fire 3 beacon shots at it. Just
Oh,
boop, boop, boop. And I'll fire it off. I'm not sure if I can target this thing. Like I'm clicking on it, hitting T. But I'm not sure if that's working with it.
I see
Oh,
what you mean.
I'm sorry.
Like there's no outline. There's no box.
It's because I expanded it beyond the box to give it a more realistic feel of how huge the fucking thing is.
Oh,
So if
Sweet.
you mouse over it and target it, it is technically working, but yeah, there's no outward sign. Sorry about that.
Okay, just making sure it's all good. All right, so in that case, if I do this,
Ooh.
So
Okay.
1 hits. All right. All I need is 1 to hit. I just figuring those 3 beacon shots, just lights, woof, 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 just to get his attention. See what happens.
Well, you hit, crit, and hit.
Oh,
Well,
well.
he'd have his range
Never
ability in
mind.
there too, if that matters.
I don't know how far away you are, dude.
Is there?
That's probably 1 range increment. Longbow or
my
short
God.
bow?
It's 100 feet.
Long.
Yeah, that's less than 100 feet, I bet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Why can I not see the ruler?
It's
Oh my
yeah,
God,
it's
that's
about 200 feet.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's about 200 feet. Okay, so we're talking like negative
2?
2.
Yeah.
So it does 28, 37, and 31 hit.
Yes. Yeah, so you... But you actually did get a crit still because you rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
So... Oh, I'm sorry, one of them actually missed. So it was a crit and a hit. Wait, did you roll the minus to your attack roll for the subsequent... Oh, you did. Wow, you still hit at negative 10. Wow. Wow. Okay. So that is 15, 30, 56. So 56 damage. And, so you're not using a spell on these. It's just the sparking arrow. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just beacon arrows. Yep.
So then you hit it and sparks fly out, and like the arrows thunk in solidly, but you can tell from the way that you're good at arrowing normally. I don't archer, so you can tell that the arrow went deep, penetrating past where you thought its skin was, and thunked on something solid. So it seems like it has an outer shroud of shadow covering whatever's underneath.
Nice.
Hmm.
But the important question is, did it notice?
I don't think it did.
Did it?
It pauses for a moment and it turns aside, but it just stops and it doesn't continue walking further. It spends like an entire round, I should say, just sort of looking in your direction over its shoulder. It hasn't turned around yet, but it's intentionally not moving forward.
Did it seem to hurt it any at all?
Can't tell.
Okay.
It's specifically obscured by a visual effect.
Okay.
And you don't see sparks flying off of it either, because the body is deeper than the shadow.
It's like a cat. It's a little bitty under all that fur.
Yeah. Yes, it's got a lot of that shadow
So it
fur.
could technically be pretending to not be hurt, but still.
Yeah.
I bet it just can't see you because you're so small compared to it.
He's on fire, literally.
Oh.
Yeah, my guy's like glowing like a beacon in the sun. I might as well be like an angel. All right, I'm gonna kiss my bow, and moonbeam it. Moonbeams up the ass.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oof, not crit, but still, I'll take it.
Still nice.
Wait, does it say takes light damage, doesn't it? I don't know last time. Or no, that's hold on. One's spirit, one's no, that's undead. There and wait, is this weak to light? A hit means a critical, right?
No, because it doesn't have that specific ability that the Shadow Worm did, but it does still have
Damn.
light weakness. So it does extra damage, but it doesn't increase the success.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so that's 39 plus light weakness. It turns around and screeches like a dragon and starts charging.
There we go.
Hey, I'm supposed to
There it
roll
is.
initiative now.
There's my girl.
What is your top movement speed, Morg?
Full running is let me do some math because I'm stupid. 105 feet around if I went full bore.
Okay. I'm picturing Godzilla, like it screeched the highest pitched screech and turned around and started stomping toward you. It's moving pretty fast, 40 feet as a move action. And so I'm not having it take its actual actions yet. And there's no reason to roll initiative yet, depending on what Morg does next. Are you running out of town?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lead them to the group.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm say here it comes.
I'm gonna be flying through the sky
And actually,
So
back to the other side.
if all goes well, it's gonna be led to everyone else having their initiative held to some point and be ready to do their thing.
I actually do want you to roll initiative now, if you would, please. Oh, I have to make an active encounter. Hold on. Go. No? Go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can.
And go.
I mean, where do do I roll initiative for one and then the other one next extra? Or
Humble Dragon.
As far as rolling initiatives, I think let's just say one for convenience sake. I don't think that's technically how it would work, but so what? We need this to be convenient.
yeah. And let me add a +2 because of the T. $30. Nice.
Victoria.
Oh, jeez. Wait, did it not register me?
I don't
Don't
see
see us.
you.
I think I gotta click the initiative button.
You got 30.
There we go. I just have to click it on the chat. Dot.
Yeah, Victoria adds 8. She got a 9. So
She's taking a nap. Check out, guys. We're fighting a giant monster. We all won initiative. Imagine that.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay, so here's the all right, you got his attention. That was not in rounds. So now a round starts and you see it moving toward you swiftly. So what do you actually want to do next, Morg? Because, well, I guess because you're at the top of the initiative, but also we need to understand how this is going to be moving along cinematically. Because it might be weird once it gets a turn.
Well, I want to. Are we saying this? All right, mark the thing. This wall here. I want outside. Basically, I want it outside of town. So as long as everyone else is outside of town, I will sacrifice my initiative, whatever I have to do to lure it away from the city.
Okay, it's pretty clear that it's following you. So other people will need
Good.
to move faster than you if they're near you, like the Nimues on their broom of 20 feet.
Yeah.
Come on, Nimue's.
Well, one
Get
of
your
them can
shits
move
together.
at 80 feet, so yeah. They can literally get to and from the shadow there.
I mean, theoretically, everyone should be in place before this even pops off.
Well, yeah, but that's where he wanted to be. I said it would
Right.
get into
Yeah.
place, and he put himself there.
Yeah, okay. So I want to basically pull it towards everyone else, and I'll just kind of keep to the sky and wait for them to unleash brilliant hell upon the Shadow Dragon, and then I'll go from
How
there.
will we lure it
Alright.
out of town if there's no map for out of town?
Well, use your imagination.
Okay.
It's there.
Outside of town is just a vast desert. So once everybody actually leaves town, I'm just going to pull up a desert map.
Okay.
Let's bounce.
But I'm guessing that the people that are close to Deep's expected to be able to move at the same speed of him as or faster, and I don't see that happening. So Deeps is going first. Is he going to be waiting for people to leave, or is he going to run ahead as the decoy?
And right ahead of the decoy.
Okay.
Distraction, satisfaction.
So then move yourself however far you would move. You can see there's a grid on the map if you can see it closely enough. So what is your actual movement rate? That doesn't matter. I'm looking.
35. I think his was.
Yeah, mine's 35 times 3, so it's like 105 per round. I need to get my ruler here.
Are you going to do all running on your first turn, or are you going to do any shooting?
No, I've got his attention. That's all I wanted to do. Now it's flee.
Okay, so you're moving directly out of town, right?
Yep. All right.
And it moves faster than you. You can see it stops short of catching you because it's going to try to bite you. So it runs right up to you, and I have the wrong thing selected. There we go. So it moves right up to you and stops and starts to move its mouth up to bite you, and its turn ends.
I'm gonna give a little boop on the snoot. No. Bad Shadow Dragon. You'll bite.
Newspaper. Raven, what are you doing?
Earlier when I did the esoteric lore, that allowed me. That was a success enough that it will allow me to proc its weakness, right? The light in my thaumaturgical way. You know how I can apply everything's weakness?
I know how it works.
I don't know
but
how
I don't-
mechanically that would work, but that's always kind of been the thaumaturge question. It's like, how do you rub light on something or this or that?
I just think that it won't work in this case because it was intentionally deceiving you. It's covered in something that isn't itself. So you haven't seen yet that it's actually a shadow dragon. You don't know what its weakness is. But you could try to trigger a light weakness. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense with the thaumaturginess, but because it's a light weakness and you're expecting to defeat... No, because it's not triggering that specific creature's weakness because you don't know what it is. So I'm sorry, esoteric lore won't work. Other preparations would, like, you cast a light spell on your claws and attack or something like that.
Okay. Well, we knew it was shadowy, so we would know
Right.
going into it that light's probably a good way to go.
Right, but the planning is separate from the thaumaturge's ability to trigger a weakness in a specific creature that they've researched.
That makes sense.
I know I don't like saying no to your esotericness because I really, really like thaumaturges, but in this case it just doesn't make sense that it would work that easily.
I like to abuse that system.
Well, I'm going to fly up closer to it. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to take 2 movements to get within range. And then I want to smack it.
Oh, you're moving towards it.
You what?
Oh, no. I just thought we were gonna fight it outside.
That was the intention.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It's fine. I mean, we can just beat it in the shadows just to flex on it.
Just a flex on it. It's like fighting a fire dragon inside a volcano.
Uh-huh.
Just because it's harder.
Yeah. That's true. I forgot we were trying to. I'm gonna. Can I retcon that? I'm sorry.
Can
Yeah.
I record
Here a
Nimue
point to take my shit
Can I
back.
record Nimue to be on the entrance actually?
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll
Really?
head for the entrance.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
okay.
Where is that specifically?
Yeah, because I was being stupid and I kind of didn't expect us to have to move to the edge of the map.
Yeah, same.
It's where Mull is waiting,
Okay.
John.
Oh, there he is.
It's like, guys,
Maul just sitting there like taking a nap. I'm like, where's this thing?
I use all
I'm waiting to stab it.
all of my actions to fly to there.
okay.
Good luck, Deeps. You got this.
Don't die.
I think I can move faster than it. I could be wrong. I could go out Kazakh style. But I doubt it.
Jumping into something's mouth.
I mean, getting eaten and shit out.
That last part's important.
We're getting shit out.
Yeah.
I like how I was just looking for my phone and I'm just using it for Skype.
Oh my god. You're so young.
No, I'm just getting old in dementia.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're so old.
Yeah.
Where's my
Saying
phone?
to
Oh, shit.
everyone here who's literally older than me.
All right, so everybody else took off, and then it comes right back around to Deep's turn. Is Deep's going to go toe-to-toe, just say fuck everybody because it's funny? Or is he going to run out of town?
That's ridiculous.
But what if you hear it say
Go on,
1v1 me,
head,
bro?
I challenge you to a duel.
What's your movement speed?
105 full ball run.
Nice.
So I think I accidentally clicked the ruler. How do I unclick it? So I can actually move my character. Did I fuck that up?
Click on the profile of the bust.
Bust. There we go. There, I got you.
Shoulders. Okay.
Bam. Boop. 105 feet. Verbatim. Right there. So that's my movement.
Okay. Because everybody else has a little bit more time, like one more round before the thing comes out. So now's the time to do other spells like invisibility or whatever else you want to do.
I'm gonna
Now's the time to do it, boys.
dual cast in greater invisibility on Mull and Raven.
Okay.
And it goes thud, 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 thud.
Boom, 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 boom. Stomping through like fucking Attack on Titan shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, and then we're
Dope.
back to Deeps. It just keeps running out of actions to bite you. It just can't reach you.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? Let me back up 40 feet and see if there's something that reaches beyond 60 feet that it can do.
Oh, don't.
Does
That sounds uncool.
Broseph have a reactive
breath
strike?
attack or anything? Yeah.
Does who have a
Does
reactive
Dragon
strike?
have a reactive strike?
Yeah.
I have reactive strike if I have my fucking melee weapon out.
Fuck! You're a dick,
I am.
Robert! Yeah! All
I rule
right!
lawyer both ways.
So this turn, that's how you speak. So this turn, before you actually got to that spot, I'm just going to back you up a bit. It gets an attack of opportunity. Actually, let's leave you there, assuming that you're going to survive. So, as you start running away, it just tries to bite you. So let's see if
Thanks.
it can bite you.
Thanks, Goblin.
You're welcome.
Guess you made it on my list.
I just want you to have the joy of making a new character again. I'm
Yeah,
spreading
nothing-
that joy everywhere.
Ha ha ha.
No greater
Man,
joy in roleplay than just making the character instead of playing it.
What's your AC?
32.
That's a critical hit.
He just ate the new guy.
Thanks, Robert.
Do you have any reactions?
Yeah, Mirax is a shit talk you. I mean, I do, but not for this.
Okay,
for
it's
not
like a
bonus.
regular reactive strike. It stops your running away.
Yeah.
Oops.
You go back
not
here.
good.
Uh-oh.
And it does damage, but the stopping you from running away probably mattered a lot more.
See, here's
This might hurt.
Can he use like one of my 7 reactions I have to avoid or mitigate damage?
Yes, unless you're not him.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so that's like 62 damage from a bite, piercing. Oh, some of it was void. Do you resist void?
5, yeah.
All right, 10 is void, so you resist 5.
So, okay. Did 63?
57.
Total?
57.
57.
And it disrupts your movement. So he is now stuck far away from everybody. Yay! And that was your turn when you were running away. And that's actually technically before the dragon goes. So if the rest of the party wants to do something, they can. Otherwise, it's going to take its turn and try to bite you more.
Has the reactive strike happened from our point of view yet?
Yes.
Wait, hold on a second. It gets a reactive strike and then it stops me from moving?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Oh, sorry. It's just that movement, that action.
So you
is
got
stopped.
2 more actions.
You can still take your other 2 actions.
Ah,
Yeah, you can still run with the other 2.
Oh, okay. So I can still move 70 feet.
yeah.
Yes. And it
And
can't.
by move, I mean slightly flutter away like a wounded butterfly 70 feet.
Tossing ashes on it.
Ah! Oh, God. I should have went with the fucking cloak idea.
Okay.
Should have gone with the run up and stab it approach. Then there'd be Mull in there.
Oh,
We mulled it
shit.
over.
That's okay. I got you. And then it takes its action, unless somebody else is. Again, I just want to be clear. Somebody else can take an action instead.
I was told to wait until it's
Like-
outside of town.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to listen. Okay.
The Nimue are playing hopscotch.
I'm picturing them jumping rope and calling it out. Okay, so it can take 2 move actions to get to there. And then it looks to see how far away everyone else is. That's too far away. It has 1 action. What would be best? It doesn't really know. But I'm just going to assume it's angry and it breathes negative fire breath at you. So roll a reflex save.
Remember, if you fail, you have a hero point, because you don't want to die, I assume.
Oh, no. Sorry. That takes 2 actions. It can only claw.
Nice. Save.
Come on, go.
Hmm.
Okay, that hit. What is your AC? Yeah,
Close enough? Oh.
it's crit. It crit you. Got a 40.
What?
This thing,
All right, hold on.
this thing
So
is
this thing
4 level.
Let me hold on. So I got a reactive strike, and then I moved away, and then it hit me.
And then it ran up to you using 2 actions. And then
Okay. And then it hit
On
me.
its turn.
Okay.
And yeah, it has its reaction back
Okay.
again. Just so you
So
know.
careful going
Right.
away.
for the next time you run. It's 64 minus your resistance. It's 59. And that did end up being a Jaws. You felt cold negative energy around you, and now you're really fucking clear that the creature's mouth is deep inside the Shadow Shroud. It's clear that that's just a costume, basically.
This plan's not panning out, guys.
Can I stab it yet?
Get the fuck out of town!
Just run, fucking run!
Okay, and then it's the beginning of the round again, so it's DPS's turn.
You can always step,
God.
right?
I can
Good.
what?
Step.
Doesn't help much with
You
the
say
when the
die?
dragon has reach though. Unless you can
Yeah,
got
when
like
he's that big.
what's an elf step gives you a 10-foot step or something.
Oh no, I can't. No, I'm not an elf.
Oh, I mean,
Even 3 5-foot steps, you're probably still in straight range.
The highest reach it has is 15 feet.
All right. How about this? I cast invisibility
There
on
you go.
myself.
That's yeah. But then, how are we gonna wait outside then? Huh?
Invisibility is a manipulate
Oh.
action, which triggers a reactive strike.
Well, it's there. Death. I can't get away from this thing.
I don't recall. Do you have a teleport thing?
Man, you turn into a bird. But that's not gonna help me.
Can you
I
warp
have no
step?
teleport. Not prepared.
Can you warp step at all?
No. All my spells besides invisibility and pest form are damage dealing spells and shield.
Hey,
I
there's
could
why
do
you
shield.
always go with a psychic arc.
But then I just yeah. So we gotta think about in that third character. Like, you thinking like maybe tank.
I mean, if Nimue 1 was closer to you, she could save your life.
Maybe a healer.
I think we've proven we don't need healers.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, that's debatable. All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility. I'm gonna see how it pans out.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Does he attack before the spell or after?
During the casting, so it could disrupt it.
Oh, shit.
How does that work for Pathfinder? Is it like a concentration save?
No, if it critically hits, it just disrupts it. Period.
Oh, it's
nice.
been critically hitting.
This time it does not critically hit, but it does hit, so it damages you, but you can still do whatever the fuck you were doing.
Going invisible is what I was doing.
Funny thing is, if you had just moved instead, then you would have been out of the city. But now, because you cast invisibility, that's 2 actions. You have 1 action to move. You're still in the city.
Yeah, but now I'm invisible.
Okay.
So
Now,
what's the damage? 37.
Where's it gonna go now?
Yes.
What are you rolling?
Ow.
Damage.
What damage are you rolling here?
36.
Oh, 41's damage. Okay.
36. 36.
Still alive.
Because you subtract 5, because that's good. So far, it's prevented 15 damage, or no, more than that. No, 15. Okay, well, enough of that invisibility thingy. So now you're invisible. Now what would you like to do? I believe you have an action left.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. Obviously, I'm gonna keep. Plan's still in place.
Run, Forrest.
Now it just can't see me.
Well, then move.
Yeah, 35 feet, more or less, there.
Yep.
Close enough.
Does anybody else want to take an action, like saying, "You can do it"? Come on.
Can I stab it yet?
We're all over there yelling, "Hurry up!"
Mull's like, what's happening with the plan? What's going on?
I have a question. Do you plan on staying invisible, or are you gonna hit it and distract it again?
No, I plan to reappear and then die.
Okay. Since you're gone invisible, one of the Nimues, the one in the tiger, is gonna say, "Hey, fucker, or fuckface, look over here," and she's gonna throw a pyronite up at the sky to get its attention.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess crafting. I'm not gonna make you roll. You know how long it would take to come back down and obliterate your face.
Mhm.
So I assume you're gonna throw it higher than that, or
Now
wait
I'm just
and then.
gonna throw it out of arc, really high
Into the city.
towards it, but just hitting in midair before it gets to
Fucking
him.
hits Deeps right in the face.
Yeah. No, just
For what it's worth,
essentially,
like
basically, yeah. I kind of wanted to hit more or less above, because they're flying, so right more or less above where Deeps is in the sky.
okay. Did you look up the range of that? I think you can only throw it 30 feet. Is it 60?
Can I? Let's see.
I don't know.
Let's see. High night. Either way, yeah, let's see. Consumable.
50. 50 feet, and it's a 2-action activity.
50 feet, then 50 feet away from me.
Okay. All right. Then it bursts in the air, and weirdly, you create a hole of daylight right there. So it was a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah, so it's not really gonna hit any buildings at all. Just
Okay,
This
but
guy.
it seems to dispel darkness right in that zone. So
Oh,
there's
shit.
an area of daylight right above him.
Nice.
And since other people are like melee or choosing not to partake of this fight, I'm going to assume that it is the monster's turn again.
Yeah. We're just following the plan.
Basically at the edge, hoping.
So what do we do if he dies before he gets it out of town?
That's a great question. It takes a movement action, and now it blows breath on him.
There it is.
Does it need a flat check?
Thank you. Well,
Wasn't he invisible?
it's not targeting him, though.
Yeah.
It's an area, it's a cone.
Okay.
So as long as it can tell where he is in that cone, would that take a check?
Does he have an imprecise sense?
Deeps doesn't have a reactive strike, does he?
Not this bow. And if it doesn't. Like his reactive strikes are not practical.
He has scent. Yes, he can tell he's still in the region.
Hmm.
I think the way imprecise works is he knows what squares he's in, but imprecise isn't enough to overcome hidden or invisible.
Yeah,
Yep.
but that's okay.
Yep.
It's a 30-foot width if he wants. So he'd actually stop a little further back to make sure it's as wide as possible. And then, yeah, he breathes darkness.
Darkness.
So I need a reflex save, please.
All right, I'm gonna homebrew a nerd dragon that breathes darkness.
I think I got bit by one of those years ago.
Did I ever show you guys my chili dragon from 5e?
Nope.
Oh, I need to
No.
share that with you guys. Is Chili Ray Cyrus.
Oh my god.
Morg, did you catch that there's a reflex save needed?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 29. Sorry.
A 20? Are you sure? Do you want to recalculate?
Do you have did
Want to use a hero point?
did Deeps get any
Here's your
of
point.
Victoria's harrowing stuff?
Yeah, but I did, but I'm assuming those are gone because
Oh yeah.
No,
that
30
was a
days.
while ago.
30 days.
30 days? Oh
Wow.
Okay.
She's awesome.
However,
Alright,
it's
so
nice to have
was
with
it-
you.
Fucking was it plus 4? Or fuck, I raised it. What the hell was it? Plus 1?
+1
Damn it.
from her
No, I
thing.
think it was +4.
If it was
wasn't
a if
I
it
thought
was
it
a
was
crit
plus
on the
4.
harrow check, it was +4. Reroll with +4.
Yeah, I fudged it and said that it was critical on all of you.
Is 32 good?
Yes.
Oh, it's like,
Yes, it is.
Alright.
You still take damage, but it's not nearly as much.
Is it?
Dice! I get to
21.
roll so many dice.
Alright, that sounds like it's more than 21.
But it's void damage, so you get to resist some of it, so that's good. You have 21 hit points?
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
It did 26. Minus your resistance, you're 0.
Can you reaction get back up?
I have final spite reaction, and when I hit Zoro him, I can make a melee strike, but I don't have my melee weapon out, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just double checking my count. Okay, no, that's right. You're at 0.
How far away are you from Nimue?
I don't
About
know.
60 feet.
Alright.
Grab the ruler.
60?
I'm guessing.
Because if it's are you 60 feet away?
Yeah.
I cast reaction word of revision, and I turn back time for a second, and get you back up to 1 hit point.
Hacked.
Yes.
Oh my god. You're at 1 hit point, dude.
It's pretty nice.
Some
One's all you
You're out of
need.
reaction range.
Well, and you don't get wounded or dying. That's a good
That's
benefit
pretty
here.
nice. And does the invisibility stay
Yeah.
on?
Yes.
Yeah, because he never technically reached 0.
Nice. Clutch move.
Just rewrites history.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow. It's a new round then. So Victoria goes. Deeps goes.
So, am I still invisible?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you might
I
even
only
be out
got
of
one
his
of those, by
range.
the way.
Well, can you get a reaction on something you can't physically see?
Are you?
Hmm. Oh, you're,
You're
out
out
of
of his-
range.
Alright, bye!
Well,
I'm gonna go over here and die now. You
You've
guys,
done your part. Let
you
us do
guys
it. man.
have the rest of the fight. I'm gonna take a piss and I'll just sit here and wait for the shadow to take me.
Okay.
I literally he literally flies over this like roof right here and just lays down in invisibility and just breathes slowly. Maybe chug some hit point potions.
hey Edmond, heal him.
Let run.
He's-
Hey, I lured it. Thanks, Andrew, for the great plan that I didn't pull off accurately.
Ah,
Which, by the way, I should have thought of. Probably should have been hasted before you did any of this. I realized that as soon as you're like, oh, reaction strike, I should have fucking
That might
hasted
have-
myself.
not counting,
I can't-
not counting Edmond or anyone else. Nimue had
Yeah,
4
should've-
hastes.
should-
So
yeah,
that
should have
was
hasted
Andrew's
it.
plan?
Fuck.
Wasn't last week his plan for one of us to get eaten? Is he on our side?
I think we start
Yeah, I think-
listening. We
Guys,
gotta
let's
stop
start taking
listening,
Andrew's
guy.
advice with some grains of salt here.
That was great.
I almost lost another character.
Okay. I need to grab your people here. Hold on a second.
Can I stab it yet?
Oh shit. There you are. Okay. So come here. God damn it. There. And we are keeping the same encounter tracker. And you're all here. Okay, cool. Much smaller map, much easier to load.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna think of how I pour potions on myself. In the meantime,
This makes sense. Where's Raven? Oh, Raven is too close to the action. I think Victoria's gonna hang back a bit. Okay, so Deeps ran out of the city, and the creature hasn't followed yet and hasn't taken its turn. But if you guys need to do any other prep besides wait, then great. Otherwise, then it gets here, and then it's Deep's turn again, and he's in the bathroom.
So is the dude still technically in the city?
No,
Well-
he just.
While we're waiting, could Victoria cast haste on one of us?
No, she can cast haste on 2 of you because she's spontaneous.
Yeah.
I could use some haste, probably.
What the fuck? Raven and Mull.
All right, I'm invisible.
Oh, wait, she couldn't cast 2 in the same round, though, come to think of it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so no, during that round she cast it on Raven because he's always going to be her priority.
And I'm invisible, so I don't know if she can target me.
Oh, good point.
No.
I think she could. She'd have to roll a flat check though, which is I think that's how that works. I'm not certain.
No, you're right, but
Yeah,
I'm like,
you wouldn't want to do that.
Seems like a waste
Yeah,
of time.
just
All
cast
of
on
us
something you
invisible
can see.
people are going to be leaving footprints in the sand.
Well, okay, but I intentionally used this map to show that there is wind that's moving the sand. So it's sort of like a snowstorm.
Oh, okay.
Marg. Emdrew says that he seems like it worked for him.
That's true, I guess.
Well, it worked because his life was
Yeah,
saved.
1 HP.
Like,
What else do you need?
That's what I was actually trying to teach a girl I was teaching Magic to recently, Magic the Gathering. Like, it's fine if you're at 1, if your opponent's at 0.
Well, 2E a bit more than 5E. It matters to get your HP up in battle because that wounded spiral can be brutal.
He's back.
Oh wait, did I die?
No, but it's your turn.
Oh yeah, I heal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're drinking shit.
Yeah, I'm just healing potion.
So then next is Raven, who is hasted.
So how many potions can you use in like one turn? Is it one action per thing? That's how it works.
It takes 1 action to drink it, and it takes 1 action to pull one out. So if you had one out ahead of time, you drink it and pull it out and drink it. Otherwise, it's pretty much 1 a turn.
Whatever. That's fine.
Okay, I
12 hit points.
spend an action to make my cloak move me 2 movement actions. So I've
Right.
got 3 actions left with this haste. So I want to attack this thing, but I did move through its threat range. In case you want to attack me, but I'm invisible.
Well, okay. All right. Well,
So I'm not
it
sure.
doesn't know you're there unless it takes a separate seek action to find you.
Okay. So no attack, no reactive strike.
I actually don't remember how that works in the rules, but it doesn't make sense to me. So no, we're just gonna go without it.
Okay. Well, let me smack him real quick. With my oh, actually no. That's first action. Second action, I would like. No, I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say I want to take another esoteric lore, but I don't know that what I saw was false.
Right.
So I wouldn't know to do that. I think I did it correctly. So I'm just going to attack. With my glove. 34 hit. Looks like.
Yeah.
I did 20.
With claw. Okay.
Yeah, with my claw. And I'll do that again. Yeesh.
You break a claw.
Yeah. Let's say use an action. That's 1, 2. Okay, I've got 1 more action. I'll try it again. And I miss again. Okay, I'm done.
Shadow stuff comes off in your hand and it feels sort of cool and cloying like clouds.
Like it felt like it didn't just pass through air or clouds or something. It didn't feel like I made contact.
Basically, its shadow around it is like fluffy cloud stuff. So you could actually like scoop it away if you weren't in combat. So when you strike it with your claw, you do damage, but because you have a cupped hand, you kind of take some with you. So there's just a black cloud in your hand for a second.
Interesting. Okay.
Nimue and Nimue and yaw.
Yeah. So I don't think they will be acting
Please
for
summon
now.
some shit.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not gonna control 4 characters now. It's fine. Just Nimue and Nimue. They're gonna both throw a bottle sunlight at it, coordinating it. So dealing just the 2 splash plus the weakness.
Okay. All right. Then, so they each do so. So it does have shadow weakness 20 or light weakness 20. So you did 42 damage to it.
44. Because plus 2 and plus 2 plus 20 plus 20. Because I have 2 bottled sunlights. Each one is throwing 1. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you threw 2 each.
Yes. No,
Well,
no. I can't throw 2. Sorry. I believe I can only throw 1, right? A turn. Or I'm fumbling my words a bit.
It depends on how you had them ready. You had plenty of time to activate 2 bottles of sunlight each.
Oh.
So they're both in your hands and ready to go.
Oh, if I can do
So
that,
then
then I'll do that. 2 each.
you can.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll do that then. Let me just get rid of them.
2, 4, 6, 8. And the bottles do 1 splash damage. So it takes 84 damage.
Oh, I thought they did 2 splash. Oh.
Nope.
All right, 1. So yeah, that's my mistake there.
I could be wrong. Look it up, and if it says it's 2 splash damage,
no.
great.
No, it says 2 vitality splash.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, well, I thought I did 1. It's 2? All right.
Yeah.
Well, then great. 2.
Yeah.
So then math.
88.
Math happens. And then math. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 88 damage.
Ambush.
That had to hurt.
See, my sacrifice was worth
There we
it.
go.
God damn. Damn.
Does Raven
Good.
see him unleash this light upon the creature and it hurt it?
I got my fucking ass handed to me for this payoff. All right, this was the point of this whole thing. Was the ambush. All right, this is what was supposed to happen. But earlier, without me getting my fucking shit pushed in.
It's done 150 damage so far, and yes, Raven sees it. And Andrew, that would work in theory, but then the persistent damage effect would allow a saving throw, and these don't allow a saving throw at all. That's the point. He's saying do persistent light damage every turn. Well, yeah, if it works out that way, great, but it doesn't always, because then they would get a saving throw.
Yeah, and
Okay,
this thing has a massive bonus to saving throws.
Is that all Nimue's are doing?
I mean, how many actions is that?
That is 2 from each Nimue.
Ooh. Man, this is an eventful turn. Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
What fun spells can I use for 1 action?
Shield and guidance are the ones I know off the top of my head for 1 action.
Yeah, I'll cast shield.
Unless you got
on
focus spells.
Shield and shield. Yeah, I have focus spells, but none of them help. They're all offensive.
That's offensive. Kidding.
Okay, shield and shield. That's it.
Okay, so like,
Actually, no. Yeah, one of them, one Nimue is going to move. How much is this? 17, 18, 20. 20 feet. And the other one's 60 feet up, so she's gonna position herself. How tall is this thing?
why you ask questions? 70 feet is big.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna just move about here. That's it.
Are both of your familiars independent?
I assume so, yes.
Okay, was the original non-copy independent?
Yeah.
And Are you or were you within 20 feet of the monster? No, you weren't. Okay.
How far?
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
I can tell.
Uh,
Just know these things.
Hmm.
All right, so you're done with your turns?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know. How fucking far is this? Too damn far. Okay. So 30, 60. I guess Edmund's going to spend his actions getting close to Deeps. Oh, cool! I did increase his land speed. He perfectly gets to Deeps, and then he gets Hammy off of his shoulder and commands Hammy. So then they both apply a poultice to you. Oh wait, that was 60 feet, wasn't it? That was 60 feet. Okay. So he can't also apply a poultice. He pulls out a poultice, but Hammy can apply a poultice. So Hammy does.
Ray.
How much does this heal? $26.
Nice.
Not bad.
Thanks, Hammy.
Did it apply the healing? It didn't, did it? No, I thought it did.
You
It did
have to
not.
click it. The one healing.
Oh,
it applied
sorry.
to Edmond.
I just do the math like inside my head.
Okay, cool.
I apologize. I heal for whatever. It's fine. I'm at 38. Math is wrong, but the math in my head's good. I'm at 38.
Okay. Because you got healed twice for that amount, so I just deducted one.
Oh.
It's right on your character sheet too. All right, so that's basically all they're doing. So Mull.
All right, I forget the rules on friggin' ginormous creatures. Can I share the space with that guy, or do I need to stay around the outside edge?
You need to stay around the outside edge unless you want to provoke his reactive strike.
Okay, I shall.
And you don't want to do that. Trust me.
That's
It's
always
not
gonna
good.
happen.
I mean, you're invisible, so.
Yeah. All right.
That's
So
true.
I have to use an action and a tumble through to get up and skirt his space. So we'll say I end up there-ish. Token collide. What am I colliding with?
Oh, by the way, let me do the invisibility so you guys can actually have the effect if you haven't already.
Token collide?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Doesn't let me
about?
drag my token, but I can move it individually like that. Oh well.
No idea.
All right, acrobatics for tumble through.
It's stumbling on this failed plan.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it's stumbling on. This is not going well.
I did the invisibility so whoever has to can Mull and Raven add the invisibility and drag into your character.
All right. Then last action. I need panache, so I can do a bleeding finisher. And can you mark him off guard for me, please?
Yes. Status effects.
All right. And
Okay.
strike.
Yes.
Ooh, cool.
Hey, look at that. I poke
Nice.
him.
Whoa.
I told you guys, run up and stab him. How hard is it? All right.
You're right. You're wise.
Base damage.
Goblin knows
Oh,
your ass poking in the leg.
I don't
God.
have the bullshit thaumaturge anymore, do I? Or no.
Nope. I don't even have the bullshit thaumaturge.
Okay, my
Yeah, that's a
additional
good point.
custom damage, that was us fixing. Excuse me. Additional custom damage, that was us fixing the weapon, so that's 3d6 total. Flaming's on. Persistent Flaming's on. Precise is on. Bleeding's on. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, turn the thaumaturge weakness off. All right. 80.
Is that all?
Fuck.
And target is off guard for everybody until the start of my next turn.
So many numbers and symbols.
Okay, so that is
Christ.
That would be hilarious if him walking up and stabbing it killed it,
that's 24 physical.
just like he's been saying.
30 physical, 6 fire. Doubled.
Yeesh.
Okay, so this is already double.
Yeah, it's already
okay.
doubled.
Okay.
And he's set on
Jesus.
fire, and he is bleeding if he is able to bleed.
He took 80, and the bleed damage gets doubled, so he's taking 8d6 bleed damage
At the
every
end of his
turn.
turn. Yes. So that is the end of my
He-
turn.
Shadow creature bleeds?
Oh.
Wow.
If it bleeds, it can die.
Just thinking
I
that.
told you guys,
If it dies,
run
it
up
can
and
bleed.
stab it.
You were right.
And Jake, I don't got much time left in me.
Mm,
I need
Okay.
to go to bed.
I do, but I shouldn't.
Let's finish this bitch and then we'll call her.
Since Mull is really close, he sees that the shadow itself is burning off in the daylight. So it's slowly reducing the shroud, and you specifically see that it's a dragon underneath because you're right next to it. You created a hole, and you see it burning away.
Oh, shit, we're fighting a dragon and we didn't even know it.
Only he knows that right now, right?
Yeah. I'll say
Yeah.
it was the end of my turn, so I don't shout anything.
So that you
No, I
do
don't.
shout it?
Why would I help my allies?
You can if you want.
All right. This don't look like a
Okay.
T-Rex.
All right. And you're fucking invisible still.
Do
Fuck
T-Rexes have
you.
layers?
T-Rex like onions.
It's like an ogre.
It's an ogre Rex. It has layers.
Okay. It's able to. Oh god, what the fuck? You're invisible. What's the? I have a dungeon master screen. Okay, where's invisible?
It's a 11 flat check, I think.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was hoping it wasn't the case because I didn't make that.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
sure.
a DM screen for Schult, and it's really, really helpful for jungle stuff.
Yeah, it's a DC 11 secret check. The DM rolls it, and the DM said, "Fuck."
Haha.
Okay.
DM has no poker face.
Not really.
Poker face.
I guess he's gonna try to strike again because he can't breathe again yet.
Okay.
No.
Like, fuck.
Run up and stab it. Works every time.
And it does. Oh god, I forgot something. Hold on, who is this? That's Raven. Raven, make a will save. You're in the area of effect.
Okay.
And now Mull is too, so Mull make a will
We'll
save.
save. Easy peasy.
Yeesh. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Is this a mental effect?
It is a mental
Give me that sweet
effect.
+1. 25, not gonna do it, I bet.
Damn. Same thing I got.
No.
1 second. I think one of my harrows was will. Yeah, I'll reroll with my harrow.
Okay.
So, cross it off my sheet. And
Wait,
oh,
for Harrow, is it will and fort checks or saving throws?
it depends what was rolled. You got 6 options. You roll d6 to find out what it is when you can do the harrow
I just
ritual.
got written down will, fort, and spells.
So yeah, those are your 3.
Yeah, but I said checks or saving throws.
I apologize, dice gods. I should have known better.
Oh my god, that's
Yep.
so sad. Okay. Wow, you actually failed. You fall asleep.
Uh-oh.
Both of us?
Very random. No, you are frightened too, sir.
Oh.
Mull falls asleep. You are undead. You're immune to sleep, so you're afraid
Oh,
instead.
gotcha.
Good night.
Makes sense.
Good night. Yes, that's a good night. Jesus. All right. That sucks. And the dragon tries things and can't see fucking Mull, so it can't do
I'm
anything.
not concentrating on my own invisibility.
I've rolled 3 times. Doesn't matter.
Does taking damage wake him up?
So it's unconscious, right?
No, no.
There's no sleep condition.
I forgot
Right,
to.
it's
Unconscious.
I forgot to take my damn enfeebled off from last week.
Oh, damn.
Oof.
no, you didn't. I just added that.
Oh,
I'm adding it back again now. Thanks.
I wonder
What a
why I
cheat,
didn't
yeah.
notice that. Oh, I thought it was Am I frightened too?
Oh God, I clicked the wrong spell. Yes, it's frightened, not enfeebled. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. It isn't. It is frightened. Okay, so Victoria has no point in hasting Mull, and she can't see him, and he's asleep. No idea.
Sleep faster.
Not helping Mull. Sleep faster. Fuck it. Haste on deeps.
Thanks.
And it's Deepsis's turn.
Dope. All right, moonbeam up the ass. Then move. So if I do my Eldritch Strike, I still move with haste afterwards, right? Is that how it works? Since Eldritch Strike is one whole thing, haste would haste grant basically additional move afterwards.
Yes.
Awesome sauce.
I guess it's before or after. I don't really care.
Oh, you would let's do before. So we can talk like 35 feet. Beep, beep, beep. So Edmond. Beep, beep. Wow, that's really far away. Let's go right. Wow. Well, where's the map at? There you go. Do it. All right.
The dragon did not take his damage.
Cheater.
No, I mean, I tried to make it do so. It didn't trigger, so I'm rolling myself.
I wonder.
I fucking target this thing yet.
Sorry if I might or might not jinx it, but I wonder what's doing the blue screen because it's not blue screening now. Like not at all.
You're not. Maybe it was webcam. Try update webcam drivers.
Yep. Update drivers.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
That's
Yep.
that's
I'll
about
do it.
the only thing you're not using that you were before, I think.
Just to point out, Mull on his last turn basically did 114 because the creature just took 32 bleed
That's what
damage.
Mull does.
Wow.
Yeah, he gets a recovery check as well. Oh, he's also on fire. In case you forgot about that.
He made the recovery check against the blood, but not the
Okay.
fire.
34 hit.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, why the hell is it stuck up there? Okay. I don't know what the hell you just did. Okay, so 34.
Moonbeam. Moonbeam arrow.
Okay, so the 12, is that the attack and then, yeah,
Yep. And then the arrow itself is 26.
and it's Moonbeam, so it does an extra 20, so you did 58. Jesus Christ. 75. It's on death's door. It's low in hit points. It's at a quarter of its hit points or less. It's lower than a quarter of its hit points.
That's my turn.
Good turn. Raven.
I want to use a light bomb.
Before you do, the I'm counting down turns. The daylight burns enough of the shroud of darkness away so that you can see that it is a dragon with black. Sorry, no, it's what the fuck. Okay, so you see it's a dragon. It has off tan dark scales. You can roll esoteric lore, but it's going to be harder because you can't see the whole creature. But you might be able to succeed and do more damage.
Okay, let's try that. 27. Not great.
You're gonna take lures that are being pretty bad
They
today.
really have. They're usually
That is a fail.
pretty awesome. Okay. But you said I did see the fact that the light was effective against it?
I don't remember if I said that, but it has been, yes.
I mean, would he have noticed that? Like mechanically? Would he be able to say, oh, that was a light bomb and that seemed to hurt it?
Sure.
Just logically?
Sure, it burned away some of the shadow, and it shrieked when there was light bombs going off next to it.
I'd like to get it with a light bomb. Is that an action to pull it and an action to toss it?
It's worse than that. It's an action to pull it, an action to activate it, and then an action to toss it. The light bomb is specific in how long it takes to use. There are 2 stages to activating it, but then you also have to pull it out first.
That's why I was really surprised about my 4 in 1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go old school and just attack it normally.
Okay.
So I want a flurry. I forgot I had Monk's flurry.
What's the worst that happens? You don't kill it and it kills an ally? Ah!
Yeah.
It's not gonna kill anyone unless it's deeps, because I can rewrite time. Word of revision.
I claw into the shadow and don't touch anything.
Oh,
it's-
man. But you look badass doing it.
Yeah, you look badass doing it.
Ah.
Whiff, whiff!
With
Ah!
the follow-up on my flurry, I got it, though.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you
I
did.
think a whopping 13.
You only hit it because you're invisible.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's why I was off guard.
Yeah.
That was a flurry, so that was 1 action. I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll get lucky. I did not get lucky.
Yeah, 13 is not a lot of damage.
Let's see, was that 1, 2, 3? So my last action, I'm gonna do it again. Just swing for the fences, and I'm done.
Alrighty.
Not very effective without my toolkit.
Yeah. You're basically just a fighter? No, you're a fighter, but worse. I don't know, a cleric trying to hit somebody?
A ranger that's not in the woods.
I mean, clerics hit pretty good in this one.
Not if you're just hitting shit. Okay, so that was Raven, Nimue, and Nimue.
Bottled sunlights, and this time I want to see if I can hit nearby Mull to hit him with 2 splash damage and try and wake him up.
Oh. But you don't know he's asleep. He's invisible.
Oh, he's still invisible?
Hey, you're the
Well,
one
I'll
that cast
switch
him.
then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Of
either
course.
way, I'm
It's
just
like
gonna.
a sound.
Yeah.
You'll let's say like a poof of sand when he falls to the ground.
Well, who knows? I'll throw the things either way, and maybe it'll hit him.
Okay, sure. Let's roll. I have a
Roll
special die.
randomness.
Yeah. Let's see what part of the creature you hit, and if it's like the leg, then it'll hit
You know
him
what's
too.
fun about playing in real life? In situations like this, you can say, roll a d8, and if you hit the token, it works.
That's funny, and yes. Okay, so you toss 2 bottles. Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
Okay.
That ought to finish it off.
No.
No.
It does not hit near enough to Mull to hit him.
We've already had our fill of PvP.
Yeah.
That's still 44 damage. Which means it's at 18.
And that's 3 actions each, so that's our turns.
Come on, kill it! Oh, Edmond. Edmond can't tell that Mull's asleep either. See, invisibility can be bad.
I need a nap.
How many rounds has it been? Maybe it's
Not
wearing
even
off.
one.
Oh.
No, he's not awake yet. I promise you, he's not awake.
No, I mean for invisibility. How long has it been since I cast invisibility?
2 or 3 rounds.
Well, it's less than a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a minute.
Way less than a minute.
Right. Okay, this is silly, but if it finishes off the monster, it's going to be funny. So, Edmond casts Organ Sight, and then Sure Strike, and then throws a card.
Nice combo.
I kill it with a card with its first attack. Your one and only attack. If you kill it, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's why I want him to do it, because it's funny. Okay, 16 was the highest. I don't know what he adds. I haven't attacked with this guy. I don't know. Attack. He adds 21. That's a 37. Which is just a hit. But then he adds 4d6 damage. Organ Sight.
What organ is he hitting?
The liver.
It's balls.
A bad one. And then he does 3d4 minus 1
Nice.
plus 1d6. So 12, 9, 14, 16.
Can I tape his cards to my arrows?
He does 28
Holy
damage.
cow.
Yeah, he does 28. The thing's dead! Yay!
Yay!
How do you want to kill him, Jake?
No. Let's just say it's 0, because, like, it's a dragon. They're intelligent. You could talk to it if you want, or you could let it bleed out and die. It's still on fire anyway.
If Nimue knows this is a dragon, she's gonna harvest it for parts.
If it's laying there at 0, I'd like to go drink from it.
Okay, good point. The shadow immediately dissipates, and I don't think I can show this to you in any way. But it doesn't matter, because the picture for Pathfinder 2's Umbral Dragon is boring as shit. It's just a brown dragon. Just picture a dragon. That looks cooler.
Maybe just look
Brown
up Shadow Dragon on Google.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
Shadow
for a
Dragon is cool, but Umbral Dragon is not for some reason. It's boring. All right, so it's like flapping its wings that it never used. So you go over there and drink it. Does anybody like stop him? Like, no, save the dragons.
Leave some of the blood for me.
Okay, we're the good guys.
Yeah, if I drank it all, I'd look like a swollen tick. I don't think I
Yeah.
could. It's pretty big.
Ew.
Would you say this is a creature with more than average vitality?
Yes. Why?
Cool. I got a potion in mind to make for it with it. The
Okay.
blood on the wine potion.
Oh, okay.
What's the
that
blood
makes
taste like?
Not blood that you would like, because it heals.
No, I mean in this thing.
Well, it's probably the most delicious thing you've ever had. You're a shadow vampire. It's a shadow dragon, and dragon blood is full of energy. I picture it being like Pop Rocks when you drink it, and so it's like delicious, meaty strawberry Pop
You're
Rocks.
never gonna have a drink this delicious again. You're gonna be chasing the
He
shadow
will
dragon.
probably lose himself in it and just be like blood all over his face when he's finished.
Like me when I'm eating pizza. All right.
Leave some for the rest of us.
All right.
Alright, it's dead.
Yeah, it's definitely dead. And what?
I shot it in the face. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Divine Lance arrow. I don't care. It's dead. Right in the head. Critical hit. Look at that.
Nimue
Go
and
ahead,
Nimue
boy.
are essentially just give me the eyes, give me the tongue, give me the scales, blood, this, that.
Yeah, and John, Raven, not John. Raven, once he stops drinking, he flies into a barbarian rage.
Oh crap!
That's okay. I mean, people can knock you out. I'm pretty sure that you can get hurt. Or they can just fly away. I don't know. Except the sleeping goblin. I feel really bad for Mull. He's like, ha! It's almost dead!
That was the plan. Run up and stab it. Plan complete.
He did the one stab. His job is done.
Yeah.
Did 8 fucking
Good
damage.
thing when we killed this thing, it didn't fall over on him, and then he would have been a squashbuckler.
Ah, boo.
Oh my god! You should roll to see if it falls on him, just a little bit, just a little bit. See if it's like just like collapses on him.
Just for the joke.
He has to like crawl out. Just wakes up and there's like a dragon's arms on him or some shit.
I do like my location die, so I'll roll it again.
I feel like if we knew we were fighting a dragon, our
Yes,
strategy would be much more different.
If what?
If what?
If we knew we were fighting a dragon, our strategy would be much more different.
I know what
Probably.
it'd be.
We know that. Yeah, it did roll over onto him. He's not dead though. I mean, I guess it'd probably wake him up because like you get forcefully nudged by a corpse. So you're under the dragon.
Oh, and the effect would be over when the thing died anyway, wouldn't it? Or would it?
What effect?
Whatever's making
The
him
sleep
conscious.
effect.
The sleep effect? No, he's still asleep.
Oh, okay.
Like that's how this thing has put everyone to sleep. It just walks by them and they fall. Oh, I see what you mean. They wake up normally afterward. I guess I see your point. It's not alive. It shouldn't be generating it. So sure, okay. So you wake up under a dragon.
Help!
I'm curious.
You guys hear something?
Just ignore it. It'll go away.
All right,
that my
but
stomach
no, I need
rumbling?
to go get unconscious in real life, guys.
Yeah, we know.
Yep.
It's okay.
So do
man.
I.
See you-
I don't.
All right,
Okay.
see you guys next week.
I'll save. Yeah.
All right, I will wrap up the session with everybody else. You guys
All right,
pass out. It's
give
cool.
loot, give all the loot to Mull. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Give all the mole to loot.
guys.
Yes.
Well, I make mine. I think Loot would like some. Wow, that was a very abrupt end.
Well.
Oh man. It had 400 health.
Wow.
Did you see how fast you guys burned that thing down?
Is that more than the worm?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I-
But it actually had less damage it dealt, and it had a lower
Lower hit points.
attack bonus.
Yeah. Or armor. Yeah.
Yeah, it had lower armor, lower attack bonus, lower damage. So it was actually CR 4 levels lower than the worm.
So that was a pretty good fight.
That
I'm
was
not
good.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel that I should have. It was a good plan. I didn't think about haste, which I really should have. I think it would have changed a lot.
I didn't think of it.
Honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
it would have given me an extra 35 feet. A little
It
bit.
gave me more
Yeah,
opportunities
but
to
still-
miss.
Yes.
I didn't think of how messed up it would be for a thaumaturge trying to figure out what the hell to do with this thing.
It was interesting.
But yeah, no idea. I want to come up with something additional to do with the dragon blood that you drank besides just rage. I mean, that makes sense, but that's a temporary thing. Because, like, it's a shadow dragon, you're a shadow vampire. I'd like it if it did something that's interesting.
How'd you let him like? All right, this is kind of easy. Let him walk through
Shadow
shadows
powers.
to some degree.
I can turn into a
Like
shadow.
like a short range shadow teleport that, shit like that.
I don't think it'd be very useful, because his cloak can already fly with him.
Well, just imagine like if you're in a dark spot and you like just teleport through shadows. You tell me that's not useful. Like instantly move from like one point to another. That's kind of dope.
It's not because he can already turn into a shadow magically. He just
Does
uses it.
Does it help his movement, or does it just make him hard to see?
It lets him essentially fly or
Oh, okay.
go through cracks.
Okay. So being a shadow grants him flight. Also, you really can't really give him too much else than that.
Right, for movement.
It also lets me go
Yeah.
through cracks,
Yeah.
which I haven't needed to do yet.
What being a shadow vampire, he could drink from people's shadows.
That would be messed up and weird.
That's kind of retarded, but it's just a fight. That's just like a
Are we
dumb
still
thought.
live?
Yeah, we are. We'll end.
Oh, sorry. We have a shadow vampire. He can drink from shadows. It's this way. Don't question it. Fine.
Sure.
His characters are evolving in a lot of weird ways.
Yeah. And the whole story is, like, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't expect that luring it out would actually work. But because you did so much fucking damage with light, it makes sense that it would just respond. Like, even an animal would be like, what the hell?
Well, that's the idea. That should work on anything, really.
Yeah. It did. So we're wrapping up tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Now we're going to see how they can dispel the darkness on the city and save the other city from all the shadow vampires.
Thanks, Andrew.